Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Tuesday evening stream. Let's see, Rayquaza. What should the title be? Hey, what's up, guys? Here, let's open my iPad real fast. We gotta come up with the title. Let's see. Whoop. Don't fall. Oh, wait a second. That's already, how charged is this? Let's charge this up. Stocking up on Rayquazas. We'll also say it's Tuesday. What's really interesting on Tuesdays? Tuesdays are typically pretty slow. What can we do today that's unique? I don't know if there's anything really unique we could work on. Building up the binder break. That's what we're doing. And then also maybe new jumbo pack break. Do we have a jumbo pack break? We do have a jumbo pack break. I didn't even notice. Stocking up on Rayquazas, building up the binder break. We did an exciting title, guys. How about free Tuesday giveaway? And then we'll also say hot Rayquaza. No, we'll say bulking up on Rayquazas. And then also, one more thing. How about pricing slabs? Really, pricing fresh slabs. That's true. We are pricing fresh slabs. All right, let's go ahead and open up the chats. Give me a second here. Let's see. Where am I? Here it is. We already got 23 watchers. Very cool. Hey, what's up, guys? Here's Jack, Tyler, Ivan, Blaze, NHCC, Rigo, Rockstar, the shortest. Yo, what do you think about the Meowth Game Boy promo? PSA 10 is selling for over 8K. I have a CGC 10. The Meowth Game Boy promo, you mean the one where it's like the Game Boy buildings in the back? That one's selling for a lot, the Japanese one. That's kind of surprising because it kind of released in English. So I would have expected that to have fallen a little bit. All right, let's ping. We're going to say at here. We're going live for Tuesday evening. All right, that's the evening stream. I had a pretty interesting offer today. Somebody offered me $210,000 on the Gold Star Gyarados. I'm thinking about it. That's a lot of money. It's actually pretty tempting. That's the nicest offer I've gotten. And yeah, it's a little bit tempting. That's a better price than the cheapest buy it now on eBay. I don't know. I talked to Karis about it. She sounded kind of like we should just hold. And she was asking, what do we actually need all that money for? I was like, nothing really. We're not going on a vacation anytime soon. We don't need to buy a boat. We don't want to buy a boat. We don't need a car. We're not moving. At the moment, we're not moving. So we have no need for the money. Hold. Make sure to like the stream. Nightbot woke yet? Oh, yeah, let's check Nightbot real fast. Let me refresh. What was the keyword last time? Free? All right, I just reset it with the keyword being free. Type that in. Capital F. Now, Mr. The Game Boy Meowth promo got the plain background with the GB stamp in the corner. Oh, okay. Something else then. Okay. I don't know much about that one then. Let me think. There were some old Black Star promos. Was it like a zoom in on him and he was like cleaning his face? I can't remember Game Boy. That's an old one, man. A lot of cards out there, man. All right, so what do you guys think of this? We got some more of these Rayquazas. I'm a big fan of the artwork. This guy could be a lot of future breaks. I just felt he was kind of cheap is all. I think I could put one up for sale too. I mean, I got him. Heaven knows I have enough of them. Look it up. It came with the Game Boy. Guys, I am winning. All right, let's see. You're winning, huh? Are you winning, son? Come on, man. Goddamn, dude, I can't peel this. Jesus, dude. All right, there it goes. All right. Ugh. Very nice. One more thing. We got this one, too. So that is Rayquaza. Lovely. Looks good. It's a nice 10. Let's see. These all have sleeves? Yeah, these all got sleeves. Damn, dude, that's pretty spicy. Look at these Rayquazas, man. That's wild. Let's get these sleeved up. Website, mister. Oh, yeah, let's get the website pin. Thanks for the reminder. Let's see. Jumping over here. We are live for Tuesday. This is the Tuesday evening stream. I'm the Rayquaza King. He's the Rayquaza King. I'm the self-proclaimed king of something. The Rayquaza King is here. Oh, man. Whoa, look at all those Rayquazas. That must make him the king of it. And no one else. Yeah. All right. People got to come up with more creative collector names, right? It's like a title, you know, like a collector name. I'm a collector. I'm known as TheCardconomist, right? Maybe that's another trope, a name that has the economy in it, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess maybe in a way I'm no better. I'm loving these. Would you guys like one of these as a break? We could host a break on the SGC. It could be a smaller break than the previous one we hosted. As you know, SGCs don't go for as much as, you know, PSA 10s, so you get a better deal on it. Look at that bad boy. We could host a break on this one right now. Emerald Break, Rayquaza. Or I could just send him in to grade with PSA. I mean, I could just crack him out right now. And I'm pretty sure he's going to cross grade. What do you guys think? That would lose me $25, but it would gain me whatever a PSA grade is worth. Think that's a good idea? You guys want to watch that? How do we snap these? I don't remember. So there's a ledge here. So we can snap this one and send it into PSA for the PSA 10. You think we'll get a PSA 10 on it? SGC has gold pristine. Where's my cracking tools? Give me my crack. Here it is. Crack it. This isn't my cracking tool, but it'll do probably if I use it well. Ooh. I have an actual cracking tool that is meant to do this exact job. Not a little screwdriver. A wedge, special wedge tool. Let me see if I can find it real fast. Is it over here? Where do I keep the darn thing? Can't find it. Should be nearby though, shouldn't it? Here, let me set these here for the moment. Oh, there's my notebook. I'm always wondering where that notebook goes. I always put it somewhere and then I lose it. Okay, so that was my notebook. Here's the claw. Yeah, I don't know where it went. Darn. That's my favorite tool for popping slabs out. I really ought to know where it's at, so we can work on popping some slabs open. I wonder if it's downstairs. Let's just keep using the screwdriver. That's all we got. We have worse technology now. I should buy like 3 or 4 of those cracking tools. Have them laying all over the place. Okay, this goes here. Okay. Do. Oh, the screwdriver slid in. That's why it's not as good. We didn't scratch it, did we? Nah. Looks like it didn't even touch the card. Very good. Yeah, we're good. Gotta be careful with that. Now, see, the tool I got, it doesn't do that. It doesn't work that way. All right. Pro card ruiner here. Very good. We paid a lot of money for this. Now, it did get a 10 with SGC, so it better get a 10 with PSA or I'm going to be pissed. But, you know, we could have paid for a actual cross grade. You know, it'd be interesting is if we sent this off to tag. What if it failed a 10 with tag? Wouldn't that be interesting? I'm getting a very close look at it under the light just to see where that screwdriver slid in. Looks like it's good. Yeah, there's no scratch. That's lucky. So let's have a quick examination of the sides and all. Of course, should have done that before we submitted it, or before we cracked it. Looking good. Looking like it's 10 material. Now the question is, who should grade it? Tag or PSA? If we send it to tag, we get it back a lot faster. If we send it to PSA, it probably sells for more money. That's hard to say. I don't know, actually. I mean, it's not that old of a card. Might sell for the same money in a tag. Tag slab, you know. Beckett, but you wait a month. Have you seen those guys trying to buy everyone's promo cards from a ball game that they were attending? Hey, mister, I got my shipment from you over the weekend, but it didn't include my Astral Radiance booster box. Oh, really? Was it shipped separately, perhaps? Did we ship it separately? Tell me the name on the shipment, okay? I'll look it up. I'll send it off to PSA. It could have shipped separately, so I have to look it up. Let me buy some Rayquazas. You like them? I was hosting a break on one, and nobody wanted in. I mean, we sold like 3 spots, but it wasn't moving, so I took it back down. Actually, we got a couple breaks over here. You want to see them? Check these out. Putting these back up on the table. All right. Alicia Brown. Ah, yes, Alicia Brown. Okay, let me jump back over here. Alicia Brown, the Astral Radiance box. Did you pull it? Who pulled the Astral Radiance box? All right, let me check it real fast. So we got Alicia right here. Here it is, Alicia Brown. Your last label was made on 2/25, so we didn't make 2 labels. Here it is. I don't remember who got the box. I do remember it getting pulled, though. I thought that you missed something, but maybe it wasn't that box. Maybe it was something else. Let me go to breaks history real fast. Alicia. Let's see. Jump up here. I didn't write down Astral, did I? Astral. The Astral Radiance box was pulled by Brett Love. Was it a different box from like a long time ago? Oh, you pulled one a long time ago at the beginning of sometime in January. So you should have one too. Okay, that's why I got confused. No problem. So I didn't know to ship it out. That's the problem here. I didn't know to ship it out, all right? No problem. It's still over here. I promise you, it's still over here. I'm going to create a new label for you, okay? But it might not go out till Friday, all right? Just letting you know. But we're going to get you a fresh label. No problem. When you ship something like, when you ship an unusual item, you got to give us a tip. You might have tipped me, and I might have just not noticed, but try to catch my attention and let me know you're shipping an odd item. The thing is, with those odd items like booster pack slabs, booster boxes, they're kept in a weird place. They're not kept with the normal slabs, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it's I guarantee you it's still here. All I got to do is print a label up, and we'll get it fixed. Oh, my gosh, it's trying to reset the price for tomorrow now. I hate it that the software does this. This software has got to be some of the worst software I've ever used for shipping. It's the only software I've ever used for shipping. But this iteration of the software has got to be the worst I've ever seen it. Rain Bryan says, I don't like the breaks, to be honest, mister. I'm a retired gambler. No problem, man. You know, I've thought about that. Let me fix this camera. I've thought about that, you know, when it comes to breaks. Maybe you think I would just buy this card outright, this Pikachu. But the truth of the matter is, you're still gambling. You don't think you are, but you are in a certain way. You're gambling that the card goes up or the card goes down. And I've thought about that myself. That's why I still open cards. Because ultimately, when I buy a card for $75, I know it can go back down to $50, and I know it can go to $100. So I'm betting on the value of that card that day. But yeah, I mean, when you do sort of like breaks, you can really end up empty-handed. You can go really negative really fast. So it's like a very fast way to get heavy outcomes, because you might have missed the break. Like, you might not have pulled the thing, but someone else did, and they might have pulled like a whole box for 40 bucks or something. So it's this really imbalanced kind of bet. That's what makes it exciting. All right, there we go. Look at that. The printer printed 2 labels. I don't know why it's doing that, but it has probably wasted a whole roll of labels now. Look at all that. I feel like it's going to waste a whole roll of them. I wish it wouldn't do that. Let's see. Is the giveaway over? No. Honestly, though, mister, how much would you sell a Rayquaza like that for? Not cheaply. Not cheaply. You would get a for sale price, so it's not a clearance item. Usually nothing's a clearance item. Some things are a clearance item. But, you know, you're looking at the thing that I'm enjoying. All right, I'm writing down Astro Box on the label. I'm going to toss this up here. And I'm gonna mention to her as well. I'm going to mention to Alexis, Alicia Brown, Astro Radiance Booster Box. Alicia Brown, Astral Radiance Booster Box, sitting with Booster Slabs. All right, there we go. Very good. If you buy the right cards for invest once they are near the end of print run, it is smart. Maybe, perhaps, mayhaps. I mean, I bought my Evolving Skies when they weren't at the end of their print run. If I had waited that long, I would have paid way more. That's the truth, if I had waited that long. All right, Mr. Pat, he says 1 live custom 5 pokey shuffles. You got it, man. Yeah, you're right. Breaks can be pretty rough on the person who misses, and that's the only way that it's really good for the person who hits. That's the nature of it. Gotta accept it, or be like, nah, not for me. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, I tend to find people who consistently participate in those big breaks. 1 ente. People who consistently participate in those big breaks, they've actually won a break before. So they know what it feels like to actually hit, you know. They know what's in store if they get it right. And if you've never actually gone positive, then you're not sure why to keep participating. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Speaking of which, that's a cold round of Poke Shuffles. I'm sorry, Mr. Pat. Mr. Pat. All right, Pat, let's grab your bag. It's ultimately all luck. Here it is. Did you put me in the Psyduck break? I sent CASHAPP. Yeah, I put you into this Psyduck break right here. That's what you're talking about, right? You're in there. You're spot number 16. Okay. We have an order over here for Mr. Edgar Gonzalez. Pre-grade my Kyogre. All right, you got it. Edgar Gonzalez, Kyogre. Good luck. Did you get any Rayquazas that you have for sale from the last tag return? I don't know. I don't think so. Here goes. Ready? Now look, if this card grades 10, this is a holy grail card for this guy. He pulled this out of one of our XY pack breaks. Ooh, it's close. It's close. It's got some back of the card off centering. Left to right is thinner on the left. It's also thinner on the bottom compared to the top, but not by much. It's pretty close. Oh, yeah. I'd say, oh, it's got some weird etching on the bottom. Those XY cards have that, you know. I would 100% send this in. I think it's got a shot. I think it has a shot at a 10. I'm putting it down as 10 minus. It's a bad 10. Borderline 10. All right. It's got a grade 10 just like the Groudon. You know, I whipped that card out a little while ago, and I looked at it again. It is most certainly not going to grade 10. It's going to grade 9 at best. And that's because when you really look at it, it's just too off-center on the front. So at best, it's a 9. It could be an 8. But a 9's still cool. Somebody gave me their... the Dragonite The Fossil Dragonite, first edition Fossil Dragonite. I ended up buying that from Mr. Brett because I didn't want it to be lost. I wanted it to stay in our group. And that's a PSA 9 as well, but that's okay. Mister, I want a Team Rocket Dark Slowbro from you in one of your breaks. It's now worth $3,000. Damn, bro. Damn, that's cool. Back then, I bet he was $600. What do you want to bet? He was $600, everybody. And so he probably pulled it for about 40 bucks. And now it's a $3,000 flip, isn't it? That's remarkable, man. Let's see. I heard sending cards like these express alone give it a better chance than economy. Nope. That's probably... I saw that on the internet. That's a lie. That's misinformation. No one's going to confirm that. The Rayquaza from Mega Dream. Yeah, he's cool, isn't he? The Dark Slowbro was one of the ones I wanted. Nice. Just that Dragonite would be cool in a 9, 8, 7, or 6. Yeah. He's really neat in all grades. All right, now check out this chunk. I was working on this before we went live. I was sitting here. All right, so we got some filler cards for the break. Maybe not all filler. The binder break. Round number 11 is fresh. It's moving. It's started. We have Ace of Spades Ho-Oh. We have Heart Gold Soul Silver Eevee. We have Peturunt, Quaxley, Horsey. Some of these. Some poker cards. Some good poker cards. Nice. Some more Heart Gold Soul Silver. Some XY. Some Mario. Vintage Rhyhorn, which should be up here. Okay, and now, here's what we're adding. It's going to make the bag nice and thick. Lenticular Marowak Cubone. Pretty cool. Excuse me. So we got Squirtle, Melmetal, Gyarados, Spark, Candela, Moltres, Chansey, Snorlax, Tyranitar from Pokemon Go. Those are fantastic looking cards. They came right out of somebody's abandoned bag. A little vintage Diglett, little vintage Water Energy, some Trick or Trades. So I got a couple Trick or Trades for you, including that nice Umbreon. Carbink, which is an XY Hollow. Not a very good one, but he's worth something. Maybe $1. Here's a Master Ball. So here's some Gem 3. Oh, and here is a promo Charmander. This is Black... Whoa, is it Black Star? I guess it's not Black Star. This is promo Charmander. He's got a really nice holographic border. He just came out with the Ascended Heroes collection. So he's a nice card. All right, so I feel like we just need 1 or 2 more big hits, and then this is a solid round. So we got really some nice cards in here, but we need 1 or 2 big hits in the front. Look at that Charmander and that Horsey. Both of these are promos. So you can see I'm making these out of promos. I've collected those promos over the years, and I just have a lot of them. So this has been a great opportunity for me to basically sell them. All right, lots of crazy stuff. You can imagine how I acquired all these. Lots of ways to acquire all this stuff. Very nice, very nice. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hey, there's a Charmander. What do you think about PSA rooting the lenticular Deoxys and downgrading it to a 6? Oh my gosh, everyone talks about that. It must be a really emotionally impactful story. Tell me how it made you feel when you learned about it. It's shocking, isn't it? The shocking part of the story to me was just that they didn't offer the full value for it. It's like, wow, dude. They should have offered 45. But honestly, it's such a bad scenario because as the owner of the card, you're expecting it to go up in value. I mean, he could have listed it obviously for $60,000 if he wanted. If he wanted to liquidate, they're going to want to pay him out at the last sold. It's kind of tough. What's your favorite Rayquaza card? What does it look like? Maybe the one I just bought 500 of. Speaking of which, a gentleman just sold me this Gengar, and he's going up for sale on the table. All right, so there is a Gengar. And where are our sleeves? Let's see. So we got this lovely Gengar. If he doesn't sell here, that's all right. We're just going to send him to the vault and sell him there. $7.49 for the box of Spindrift is robbery, but I still bought 2. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. All right, check this out. We got some Gengars right here. Oh, look, there's one for 8,000. So we're going to come under that price of 8,000 for this card. Man, listen to that music, man. That music is so catchy. Hello, TCC. Would you give me store credit to get in the Psyduck break? Yeah. On what? On what? Store credit on what are you asking? So we shall make ours $7,500. All right. So a little bit cheaper if you're buying here on the table, right? Anyway, I try to do a quest where you kill 4 arch-tempered monsters in one thing, but it's just too difficult. Lol. Sounds like it. Yeah, that would be tough. Let's see. It's going to be expensive. I was so emotional I couldn't stop crying. Oh, well, what were you mean over the Deoxys thing? Tim Lawler. Hey, what's up? It's Tim Lawler. I recognize your name. He said, it's been a minute. Would I pay under custom payment on the website? Yes, sir. That'll work. You can actually still go to the description of the live stream and pay that way if you prefer. So you can do the website, which takes a second to learn, or you can do it the old style, where you just send money direct over PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP, VENMO. But here it is. This Psyduck, he's close, man. He's close, and he's a special vintage card. That's a fact. Got him just for you guys. Jesus Aguilera, he says he wants a spot in the Psyduck, a pack of 151 English. Oh, 151's not for sale. I forgot. That stuff jumped in price. I was just learning about that. I'll get you your pack, Mr. Jesus, but after that, we're not selling any more. I put an E at the end of your name. Oops. Here you go. I forgot about that. We are supposed to reprice that product because it's exploding. So you're gonna get that one pack, and then we're gonna go fix it because apparently the price on 151 is shot up overnight by like 50% or some crazy number. I don't know. So this goes up to 17. I think you were gonna take the EV Hidden Fates for live customs. Ooh, was I? I might have already done that. Did I already do that? Let's see. Look at that. Brandel Vargas. We already did it. All right, Brandel, you end up with $71. So after going to the Psyduck, you shall have $31. Is it Brandel? Yeah. My brain wants to say Brandon. All right, this card shall become 31. How many spots do I have in the Psyduck? That's a fantastic question. We can look it up for you if you'd like. A lot of buzz about this Psyduck right now. Those illustration rares are pricey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, wait, let me recount that. 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're at 18. 6 spots remain on the Psyduck. He could end today. There's a little bit of momentum behind the Psyduck here. He's a vintage card. Everyone's thinking about how much vintage has gone up recently. And so they're going, I better get this vintage card. All right, what was the thing I was about to do? Oh, yes, correct the price of 151. So, let's see. Blooming Waters. Thank you, sir. No problem, man. I don't know why I'm singing so much. I just like this music. I'll stop singing because I think if I was listening to the stream, I'd get annoyed at some point. All right. It looks like the price change is not going to be so sudden or dramatic as I thought. Some 151 products have gotten really expensive, but standard booster packs are still pretty, they're not changed dramatically. Oh, unless I'm reading this wrong. Hold on. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. Okay, no, they have changed dramatically. Let me take that back. I am very sorry. That is not true. So, back over here. So English 151, is that right? Let's see. Yeah, so it's going to change. It has gotten more expensive. It's gotten a lot more expensive. Oops, did I do that right? Divided by 14. All right, so the price of 151 shall go from $23 to $33, a $10 price increase. That's a 50% price increase. Hey, that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying overnight the stuff jumped by like 50%. That's our price currently. If you can go get it cheaper somewhere else, go knock yourself out. Buy as much as you can. It's a good product apparently, but the website already was updated. The website. Oh, is that Tammy? Is Tammy playing? Oh, Tammy's playing with it. Hey, how's it going, Tammy? I was like, wait. All right, so the other thing on my mind is the Ultra Premium collection. Let's take a look at the Ultra Premium. So this will be our one thing that we're updating for the day, okay? Because we try to update one thing per day. Ultra Premium collection sealed. Let's see. Let's have it not organized this way. I'm ready to change it. Yeah, so the UPC, oh my God, it's disgusting. Jesus Christ, dude. I can't believe I own a bunch of these. Looks like the UPC shall go to $1,280. Jesus. 1,280. So we're going to save on that. The only other thing I'd be curious about a little bit is the Japanese packs, because they're pretty good. I like the 151 Japanese packs. Let's take a look at a booster box. Looks like we're already on top of it. Let's see. Yeah, they could almost be lowered, actually. So, it looks like I could lower them to 380 if I wanted. What would that come out to? 380 for the whole box divided by what, 20? I'm just going to leave them alone. It's simpler. So we could have lowered them by $1 per pack. All right, so the website's updated for the premium collection of the 151 booster packs because apparently they have just exploded in price. Jesus Aguilera, let me get your pack now. You know it's bad when it's exploded to such a high price that everybody is making content about it, and I'm noticing it because I don't watch a lot of content. I don't watch a lot of, I like to watch, when I'm off work, I like to watch anything but Pokemon. I'm so surrounded by Pokemon. I take a break from it. So when there's so much content being made about 151 that I notice, it's pretty mainstream, the news is. Here goes. You ready? One pack. Maybe Charizard in this pack. We don't know. I'm a Puffy. Here's Clefairy. Ooh. Fearow, Magmar, and Electrode. No luck on that pack. And that was the cheap pack. Congratulations, Mr. Jesus, on the cheap pack. But it would have been nicer if Charizard was in there, huh? Even Moist Critical made a video about it. I'm really surprised because I personally don't like the Charizard from that set. I think he looks more like a Dragonite. And my favorite card from 151 is definitely like the Alakazam. I also like the Gengar a lot. So those are both cool. But the Japanese version has the Master Ball, not the English version. So I'm genuinely surprised by it all. All right. Thank you so much, man. Edward Cornelio, a spot in the Psyduck. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes when a card is on its final stretch, it just pops all of a sudden. That really does happen. It could just sit there for weeks, and then out of the blue, boom, it's gone. It's out of there. Out of the park. Whap, pow. It could be gone all of a sudden. So we're at 19 out of 24. That's the 5-spot stretch now. There are 5 spots left on this Psyduck right now, everybody. All right. It's because there's a lot of people who hold back until the card is very close. Then they jump in. So now we have an order from Gabriel Gallegos, Psyduck. Oh, my gosh. I left the bag out just so I wouldn't have to reach for it again. All right, that's at 20. 20 out of 24, everybody. Let's see. I bought a case of 151 bundles for $700 in July and opened 2 UPCs for $250 a piece. Yeah, I mean, you know, Brett Love, he was paying a little premium to open the ultra premium collections here live with us. And maybe at the time it seemed like a little pricey, but not anymore. He got it at a great price. He opened a bunch of that stuff. So yeah, Brett Love, he opened up a ton of 151 at a great price back then. Good on him, man. We have an order of Javier Arroyo, 1 spot in the Psyduck. Oh, dear. Look how much power you guys have to really choose one card and finish it. It just requires all you guys to agree on one card. And so you guys can finish a break pretty quickly all the time. Here it is. That's 21. Holy. That's going to finish now. Javier Arroyo, 11 hollow shuffles. Ooh, you know, I feel like the hollow shuffles might be hot right now, so I hope you get a snipe. Good luck to everyone in the Psyduck. I never should have sold my 151 stuff. That's right. Your biggest mistake with Pokemon cards is always selling. A lot of people sell when it's going to be a bear market. That's the harder time not to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because you go, what am I doing? Why have I got my money in this stuff? It's just a kid's toy. And that's the beauty of Pokemon is everyone, they underestimate it because it's just a kid's toy. All right. This can't be worth anything. It's cardboard, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. Woo! All right. Hallelujah for that 11th card, the free card, by the way. So as you guys know, this is unique to Poke Shuffles. When you buy 10 of them, you get an 11th card free. And that has just made all the difference for our friend Javier here. The 11th card had the hit. Very, very lucky. So it looks like Paldean Wooper. That's probably going to be about 50 bucks. Let's go find him. Oh, is this it? Here it is. It looks like we actually did place him in there for 23. So you're down on him. You can re-roll, and that would give you, whatever, give you like 6 re-rolls. So you can take a risk on the re-roll, or you keep your Paldean Wooper. Now, he's a Japanese Paldean Wooper from Triplet Beat. That's 2023. It's a cute card. If you're not a fan of Paldean Wooper, maybe you don't want him. Wooper's pretty good in Pokemon Go battles. It's an unemployed scalper's toy. Yeah, I watched that latest Rattle video where he showed off scalpers fighting with each other, trying to glitch the, I guess the machine can be glitched. I don't know. That's some desperation, man. But I can't judge people that hard, you know, because it's like we're in desperate times. You know, you make $120, that could be a big deal for people. So, but it's not good to see. There you go. It's kind of an ugly thing, isn't it? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. Okay, Paldean Wooper, you've been rejected because you are not Charizard. 35, it was a gym break, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like what I did was I reduced the price on it, I clearanced it, and put it in the box. So he used to be a gym break for a little bit, around $46. Now he is a $30 pull in our Poke Shuffles. All right. Good luck. Now you got 6 rolls coming. I'm hoping you get like a $50 pull out of this. December was a great opportunity to buy, and there's still many great opportunities. You never know. You never know. For me, I just buy all the time. I buy when the market's bad. I buy when the market's good, and then it just doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just how I do it. I just buy all the time. I'm a Pokemon nut. That has worked out for me. I don't know if it'll work out forever. Oh my God, dude. Javier, I'm sorry, man. That round was not a killer round. So you had Paldean Whooper, and he actually might have been more like a $40 card. He might have been re-rolled. Maybe we should show that. So you noticed how when I put the new sticker on him, it hit the old sticker? He might have been closer to $45 in market value. I'm sorry, man. That's a miss on that round. All right. Darn. I wonder how high 151 booster bundles can go. I got a nice position built. A position, listen to us. We're disgusting. We're like pirates. Yarg. Screw them kids. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. Yarg, I got all the 151s. All right, we have a Mr. Tim. Hey, how's it going, Tim? Mr. Tim Lal. Is that how you say it? One Psyduck entry. Psyduck entry, huh? Here goes Tim. Welcome back, Tim. That was a Lawler. There we go. Okay, so you did that correct. Here's your spot. Let's count it up so we don't miss track. I am Mankey D. Oak, and I'm going to be king of pokies. Lawler. Oh, see, I remember you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we're 22 deep. There really is just 2 spots left on Psyduck. And again, that highlights how a card can go from like not done to done in a heartbeat. It's really crazy how that is. He sat here for a long time, and now you guys are just wiping him out. All right. Now, Tim, you know how to check the outcomes, right? You're probably going to get to see the outcome of this one because he's so close to being done. But if you go into our Discord server, you can see the outcomes of all the breaks right here in this channel called Breaks History. It's called Breaks History. So that's how you track the outcomes, guys. You can get into the Discord with this QR code. So just screenshot this if you need to. This QR code will send you into the Discord, all right? So we post the outcomes in case you weren't there when it went off. All right, who's next? So we have Mr. Edgar Gonzalez, 1 spot towards the Nido King. Good choice, man. The Nido King has been moving for a while, and he is like, he's a top-tier break. I think he's significantly underpriced. Wouldn't you agree with me, guys? Only 4,000 in this Pokemon card market probably means he's way underpriced. Okay, you're on the sub list now. So this sub list will give you a chance for the actual Mega Booster. Not the Nido King, but the Mega Booster. And then if you happen to pull the Mega Booster, that thing will give you a chance, 1 in 10, to pull the Nido King. Here he is. Of course, you guys can buy straight in for 400. I don't recommend it. This is very dangerous. If you do it and you miss, you're going to be very sad. But that is the Nido King break. And so far, we've got 5 people in there. And one of those 5 people gets a whole Nido King. We valued him at $4,000 at the time. And he's probably not 4,000. He's probably 6,000. 6,000 might be low. We don't know. I would say it's our collection with my boy. They are all our cards. He has some to play with and trade. Probably 30 decks, but yeah, at least I'm buying for kid at the same time. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let's see. So now we've got an order from Mr. NHCC. He says, of course, give me in the LC side. All right, you got it. NHCC's in. It's probably sold out. If you try to buy into that Psyduck, he's probably sold out right now. Okay, there he goes. That's 23. And look at that, Tizay. All right, it's over. Psyduck is done. Tizay, what a name. All right, Psyduck is done. He's the rare candy break, and he's completed. Completed. Do 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 boo. Who missed it? Mr. Gonzalez. Okay, looks like you're the main guy who missed. So luckily, not like 5 people missed it. Let me take care of Mr. Jaded here. Jaded says he needs 1 Poke Shuffle, so let me take care of that so he doesn't wait a year to see the outcome of his 1 Poke Shuffle. Here goes. Whoever gets the side, you deserve it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's a cold one. 1 cold Poke Shuffle, Mr. Jaded. That was 1 cold Poke Shuffle. And Mr. Edgar, I'm going to write you down for $40 for your order. Now, don't feel bad about missing this guy because he's going to end and we're going to have some new breaks. We've always got really good stuff saved for breaks. You've seen me take great cards off the table and say, break only. So that's why we do that, so that we always have something nice for you guys. All right, let's see what we got. That Gengar could be a mega break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 on the Psyduck. So how does that look? It looks like this. There is no star spot in this break because he's the star receiver, of course. So he only receives star spots. He doesn't hand them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's 24 packs. We got to load them up. We're going to load them up with some stuff. Okay, you ready? Because what you bought is a custom booster pack containing a Pokemon card. That's what you bought. You bought a $40 booster pack. Maybe I'll try to throw in some bonus pulls in here too. How does that sound, guys? You want some bonus pulls? A couple bonus pulls in here. It's a big one. I mean, you got room for bonus pulls. Throw away this energy card. I think energy cards are annoying. All right. Who finished it? Yeah, I finished it in a blink. I talk about this when we're live. I say, hey, if you really like something, don't hold off to the end to get into it, because you never know when you're going to blink and it's over. Because breaks can move like that. They often do move like that. I mean, that's the standard. Usually the way they are moving, what happens is they sit for a long time, and then they get about a quarter left, and boom, they're done. Is quarter left and everyone's like, all right, I'm in. I don't want to miss it. Turned out a lot of people were interested in it. They were just holding off. All right, so there we go. So there's, let's recount it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24. Let's add a couple pulls. How about 4 bonus poker pulls? You guys like that? We got Metagross, Thundurus, Cobalion, Metagross. We'll do Superior too. Superior's nice. All right, so we got 5 bonus pulls in here. If you get one of these, it's nice. In fact, if that's Superior graded 10, I think he'd be worth almost $100. I don't know about Thundurus. Or Matang, he's kind of goofy. All right, now, let's grab this guy and stick him into one of the packs at random. You don't need to see which one. There it goes. All right. So we got the booster packs locked and loaded. This is a big break, guys. You watching? I didn't want to change it because I have the same username for like all of my socials, but oh well. I'm sorry, man. Crazy how YouTube can decide your socials for you. YouTube's like, nah, you sound too much like an OnlyFans model. That's what it is. They think your name sounds like an OnlyFans model name. Okay. I'd like to give a pre-shout out to Mr. for winning this break. Thank you. Thank you. The house always wins, right? Well, you know, there's got to be something that keeps me glued to this chair, hosting this for all you crusty butts. I make a good income, I guess. I feel like the income really is based on the idea that I sell you cards and I make a profit. But what I really do with that profit is I buy more cards. And since the market is up, I'm doing pretty good. So I'm in a good place right now in life. Could have gone the other way, though, you know. Could have gone the other way for sure. You are? Like, let's say cards were going down in price instead of up. And they were going down real bad and not coming back. Well, all that hard work I did just went into Pokemon card product, right? Well, then all that money would just be going down in value. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky. All right. But you'd be surprised how much money you need to earn to even buy Taco Bell these days. Taco Bell over DoorDash is like $40 for 2 people now. Cost of living's insane. All right, give me a number. That's how, you see those scalpers out there scalping, and I'm like, what are you going to make, like $100? They were going to make like $100 or $200, but that's not sustainable, man. Mike sides in. He says 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you have it. There's the split. All right, now, here are the names in the break. We do this as a recording so that everyone can see they have all their spots. Oh, you're actually in this one, Mike side. Good luck in there, Mike side. It's for Psyduck, huh? All right. So Mike side, you got the same 1 in 24 odds as everyone else. We'll see if you get lucky. I missed 6 jumping in all these breaks. Remember that time period? 6 used to, you've been in it since the start. 6 used to jump into every single break, it felt like. But she took a break from doing that. It can really punch your wallet book to do that, I think, Especially if you don't go and win every time. But she was winning. She was winning a lot of them. But I think what she did was she sold a lot of those cards back, and I think that was not what you should do. You should have held all of them. We are. I know because I think she made an offer once or twice to me, and I'm thinking, hey, these are good cards. You should just keep it. I want all you guys to keep your cards. I want you to have a passion for collecting. It's not all about, oh, it's worth $1 million. Like that, obviously that makes the collecting fun, but it's also just about, it's like playing a game. It's like loving a particular game. Like, I like cards because it's a game for me. And so just how it is. We'll go 3 at a time this time. I like to shuffle real well to try and get, like, if somebody has 2 spots in the break, I like their names to be broken up so that they're not right next to each other. But the funny part is, sometimes I shuffle really hard and their names still show up right next to each other. All right, that was pretty good. That was in 3s, right? Give me a number. Somebody give me a number. I bought a pristine 10 Delta Species Magnemite for $250. A PSA 10 just sold for $1,000. Wow, that's crazy. Mike side, you already guessed the first one. Hey, mister, do you ever like to go to the shooting range? I've never been to an official shooting range, but I have gone shooting a bunch. Dave took our job, says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. All right, your fate is sealed. Oh, should we count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. So that just confirms we got 24 people and we got 24 booster packs. We counted this twice. I hate having a miscount because, if there's a miscount, we have to redo the whole thing. That's the rules. I've been shooting a lot, but I have never been to an official range. Okay, Grant, that's a miss. I love this song that's playing. Brandon Boutillier. That's a low punny. That's not a miss. Miss Beatrice. Oh, pulling a Superior. Nice. I think that's the best poker card. She just pulled it. She shipped, didn't she? Beatrice shipped out. So she needs a new bag. I shipped her like yesterday. I need some bulk. Ugh. She gotta have some thickness in the bag, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be a little thicky-wicky to protect the card. I live in an anti-Second Amendment state and have limited options for decent outdoor ranges. Okay, so this shall say Beatrice Moniz. Sorry to hear that, maybe. There we go. All right. Guns are cool. Guns are cool until there's like a mass shooting and then they're lame. And you're like, damn, dude, how did that guy get a gun? All right, Tim Lawler, he's back after a little break. Welcome back, Tim. We're still going crazy after 7 years, Tim. No slowdown here. Ah, it's cold. Nice shot, man. All right, that's Jinx. Here's Edward Cornelio. Graphai. Here's Chad. Sorry, Chad. You got another shot in there somewhere, Chad. Here's Matthew Bigos. Oh, Matthew picking up the Thunderous. All right. So we got to find Matthew Bigos' bag. This is the downside to having, like, additional hits in the break, is you got to, like, hunt down the person's bag. Here he is, mid-break. And usually that's pretty fast. but sometimes it can take a while. Although I guess you wouldn't have to if you like piled all their hits together with their names. All right. Here's Sean Grant, who got in here through the star system. He didn't buy in. He got a tink-a-tink. Sorry, Sean. Here's Hedison Vasquez. Here's Mike's side. You know, Mike's side, it felt like a heavier pack, so I thought maybe you did have a chance. You can tell there's a slight difference between 2 cards or 1 card in the pack. So I thought, oh, this feels like a 2-card pack. But in fact, it is. Cobalion. All right, there you go. Funny. Were you getting excited? Because, you know, it's almost over and it hasn't been pulled yet. All right. Sorry, Mike's side. On the bright side, you got paid today. Here's Chad. Sorry, Chad. Here's Jennifer Yap. I forgot. Jennifer Yap. Oh, she's got to take the Matang. All right. She's got a bag somewhere. She should be over here, I believe. Sarah Dusenberry has a hits bag over here. We're going to have to remember that. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Where's Jennifer Yap? Perhaps we moved her back into the JE box because there was actually room for it. Yes, we did. Here she is. All right. That's too bad because I know she would have liked this card a lot. She's a big fan of Psyduck. Jennifer Yap's a big Psyduck fan. All right. Thoughts on the job market? Yeah, I heard it was worse than anticipated, and that's not good for the economy. So I don't know. I hope you all have great paying jobs because then you can come here and hang out with Uncle Cardconomist and open all the cards you want. So the land of bread and honey or milk and honey or something like that. Honey Nut Cheerios. Here's Hedison Vasquez. Could it be his? No, sorry, man. Here's Javier Arroyo. Sorry, Javier, you're getting close. Here's NHCC. Oh, my gosh. There's only so many packs left. Who's it going to be? Chent Zeg Vong. No. Here's Anthony Rodriguez. No. Tizay. Could be Tizay. No. Brett Love? Okay. No. Ah, man. Luke Laurie. We like Mr. Luke. Oh, could it be Luke Laurie? Oh, lordy. That's Luke Laurie pulling the Legendary Collection Psyduck. Somebody's got to email that guy. Is he in Germany? I can't remember. One of them's in Germany. It might have been him, Luke Laurie. Wow, wow, wow. You know, he hasn't, I feel like he hasn't been as active as of late, but this guy was really active for a little while, and he did jump into that Psyduck. Here's Brandel Vargas. Oh, you're close, 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 close. Gabriel, you're pretty close. You're 2 spots away. Jesus Aguilera, 3 spots away with the Metagross. All right, this is yours. Hey, you know, this is better than what you pulled out of the 151. Isn't that wild to think about? This break, Mr. Jesus, this break just treated you better than 151 because I guarantee you this is almost $100 in a 10. Might be more than that. I don't even know. I haven't kept track. I haven't kept up with those poker cards. And last but not least, Sean Gallagher. Look at that. The whole break lined up correctly. That means this is a... Luke Laurie can officially celebrate. He can officially celebrate. Now, how does this work? He has just pulled this Psyduck for $40, and I'm offering him a trade. I will take back my Psyduck in exchange for this Psyduck. So that is the trade. All right, and we'll put a little mark on this guy because he's been through another big break. I'm going to need a cigarette after that. Let's see. Now is a good moment. Everybody hit like. It's only at 30. He says FCB818. Sorry to hear that. Wishing you luck. Move your goalpost closer and take a job that you maybe feel overqualified for. Yeah, for sure, man. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so here is the Psyduck. And I'm going to put this here. Well, that's exciting because now that that break is over, you know what this means? It means that it's officially time to pick out a new break. That's what that means. Breaking time. What do the tally marks mean? Believe it or not, the tally marks represent how many breaks that Psyduck has been through without being claimed by anybody. So everybody always chooses to trade him back. I figure at some point somebody's gonna try to win him in like the binder break because it's only a 4-spot break, and what they'll do is if they pull it, they'll say, "Give me the Psyduck, not the binder break," or maybe like the jumbo pack break. I don't know, but maybe that'll happen by the time the whole card is filled with dashes. That could take a while. That's a lot of breaks. Kind of gives you an idea of the volume we're doing. Luke Laurie, is he here? He's probably not here. Wow, wow, wow. You want to see it, guys? Take a look at that. So we might have just handed this guy his best card in his collection, or maybe his second best, or one of his top 10s. Beautiful. So cool. Pulled for $40. All right. That's the beauty of the breaks. There's so much room for new breaks now. Of course, we have this Pikachu right here. He's 3 out of 7. This Lego break is up to like 10 out of 40. 1, 2, 3, 10. So he's like 10 out of 40. The Waifu break is up to 3. Okay, Waifu break up to 3. Manga's up to 6. Jigglypuff's up to 3 out of 10. It's a clearance one, really. And cool. Yeah, we just get to pick a new break now. I wonder what it should be. Should we take our time or should we dive into it? What do you guys think? Hello, mister. Hope everything's going well. Made an order. Wish me luck. Hey, it's you. It's Jonas. Mr. Jonas. So Jaded ordered a Poke Shuffle for Miss Alexandria. This is a gift from Jaded to Alexandria. Is Alexandria watching? Is she here? There you are. 1, 2, 3. It's a cute little Sylveon, but in this case, it's not a hit. Darn. Didn't I take some cards down off the table? I think I did. Oh, yeah, I was filming and I took some cards down. Let's put them back up. Mario, Eevee, Lucario, Boobs, Mickey, Kadabra for 1,000, Dark Dugtrio. This Series 2 Vintage SpongeBob. Yes, that's vintage SpongeBob. It's not the new stuff. It's vintage. Here's Mewtwo. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. Here's Darkrai 9 for... Hey, that's my hair. You can't have my hair. How'd it get there? All right, take that back. Here's Unknown A. Here's Hatterene for 40 bucks, even though it's a 10. That's pretty cheap. Jirachi 10 is really good. I like that one. That one will sell. Gengar for a shocking 175. Here's Weedle. Here's Lugia Gym Break. Mega Gallade. Mega Doodoo. Suicune. Darkrai 10. Gardevoir 10. Squirtle base set. These are all coming back to the table now. Super Mario, Zacian, and saved from the Nazgul. So as you can see, we need to take some pictures and pull these guys down so that we can get them off the table. The table's a little bit overfilled. All right. So we're thinking about a new break now. Let's jump over here. Let's take a look at the queue real fast. See how bad it is. All right, the queue's not too bad. Let me check the website as well. The website has another order for Robert Churchill. What's up, Robert? All right, so we have a little bit of orders, but not too much. We're going to take a moment and focus on a new break, a new dawn, everybody. Well, the legendary Psyduck was a vintage card, and it was genuinely interesting. So we want something like that to replace it. We don't have a Heartbreak break, and we don't have... Ooh. That's pretty interesting. Charizard, is he interesting to you guys? He's interesting. Ooh. Both of those are interesting, like, right away. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bubble Mew. Yeah, Bubble Mew is cool and all. Ew. This guy's really expensive. Oh, yeah, he's too expensive. He would need to be a Mega Break. All right. Pokemon's gotten in that place, man. He needs to be a Mega Break. I guess there could be 2 Mega Breaks. It's kind of like the Psyduck. That's pretty cool. Oh. It's kind of cool. Houndoom. My cup overrunneth. So, of course, we should save this Flareon as a break. He's mega cool, dude. Mr. How expensive? So, even to break even with the buy it now, we need it to be like 50 spots. So, we'd probably go over 50, unless I was trying to liquidate that Charizard, which I'm not sure if I'm trying to liquidate out of my Charizard 151 holding because it's performing really well. Bubble Mew. Some of these Shining Magikarps. This one's pretty interesting. I think he's vintage, he's first edition, and I bet you he's somewhat affordable. So he's not bad. Kabutops. What do you guys think of Kabutops? Let me take a look into this one, all right? People are going pretty nuts for vintage cards right now. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Vintage cards are selling out. And this is a nice CGC 10. I don't know if you guys collect CGC 10s. I pay attention to them. I do collect them. I do hold them. I just consider them like 9.5s, basically. I think they're nice. I think it's nice that they say 10 rather than 9.5. But look, I got some 9.5s right here. Here they are. No problem holding these. Actually, I'm pretty lucky holding on to this one. I think the Gold Star Torchic just went to like 100,000, in fact. Gold Star Torchic CGC 10, I got one of those. And I think it sold for 100K. All right. Kind of don't want to give them up is the only problem. Let's see what we got going on, okay? So, he is a possibility. He'd be a 1 in 20. If we really wanted to sell him, I'd do 1 in 20. So he's a possibility. This guy's too big. Sorry. The big one's hurt. This guy's a possibility. He might have a premium to him. This Houndoom's maybe a possibility. Oh, I would love to host a break on this. Oh, that's the Japanese one. I'm sorry, I meant the English one. Yeah, I ought to put this up on the table because this is a legitimate option too. So we got all these lovely, here we are. So that's an option. I think he should be a lightning break though. He's not a, he should come, yeah, he's a lightning break. So he should come after the Pikachu. We're looking for heartbreaks. We're looking for big breaks. This one's still pretty cool. I don't know what he is now, but he's Gold Star Greninja. I think that's a good one to hold, don't you think? Houndoom. What was that Haunter Gengar card? Oh man, I pulled the wrong sleeve. That is a Cardos Gengar. Cardos Gengar. I'm all about them Cardos cards, right? So there's a couple. What do you guys think of those? Are any of those interesting? I've got like 3 more boxes to go through to choose the next big break. Let's see. I mean, there's just a ton of options, actually. It's kind of overwhelming. Maybe I should just do it like this. Look. Chinese Gengar. There's a Thickwick. So we still have one of those. I might put her up on the table for sale. We sold the last one for what, 1,000? Actually, yeah, I wish I just knew whatever you guys wanted the most. I just put that down. Zark could be a break. Looks like he was a break at one point. Now, Rocket's Mewtwo isn't a bad idea, but I think that one's like $2,000 now. That makes him a mega break. There he is. I'll check for you, but I don't think we can do him. He's too big. All right, let's see. No, he's not 2,000. He's 4,000. Yeah, he's a mega break. He's too large. You know, what I ought to do is go through these boxes with, spend some time going through them and figure out which ones are actually viable for rare candy and heartbreaks, because obviously that $4,000 card, he needs to be in a different box, like a mega break box. That's kind of cool. This guy's kind of cool too. He's Diamond Pearl. Yeah, there's a lot. Look, put these back in here. Dialga, Sylveon, Vulpix. Focus, focus. Will it focus? Birthday Pikachu, Slowpoke 7. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like this guy. We just sold one, I think. Ooh, this guy was a break. What do you think of this Pikachu? He's kind of interesting. Giratina's probably too expensive now. So that's that box. I don't know what to pick for you guys. We obviously have a lot of options, so we're not short on options. Actually, that's maybe like a problem now. There's too many good options. So how do you pick one? I wish there was a way everyone could, like, vote. Mega? I'd love to host this, but I think he might be too expensive. Oh, that guy's always fun. I like that Snorlax. That guy's kind of cool. I don't hear anyone talk about that Charizard. Wish it would focus. It's not focusing. So what have you guys seen that really stands out? Anything? Bro, do an Espeon? I can't anymore. They're too expensive. There's that Beedrill. Metal Charizard. I forgot about that. Forgot about that one. Ooh, there's that Phantom Gate Gengar. That one's cool too, actually. Slow King Torchic 3. I think he would need to be like 3,000 though. Oh, Great Hat Pikachu is pretty standard. Oh, imagine a red deck Charizard. That'd be cool. I mean, I'll do one of these if you guys want one. One of the Umbreons. That's base set Pikachu. I'm glad I own him. I offered him on break and you guys didn't want it. You guys, like, rejected it. All right, there you go. So that's a lot of different options. But here are some that kind of stand out to me as possibilities. This cool Umbreon, this cool Greyfell Hat Pikachu. This card, which was graded by Ace Grading, it's actually Phantom Forces Gengar, but I think it's a promo from that time period. Here we have this Shiny Treasures Charizard. Really nice SAR. This Charizard with the Pikachu on the back. Pair of 8s. Obviously, if they were 10, that would be impossibly expensive. Gengar 10. Charizilla. Gold Star Greninja. This neat-looking Houndoom. VMAX Flareon. And Kabutops. Did any of that stand out to you guys? Start talking because I want to hear some opinions, okay? I like the Kabutops a lot. He's doable. He has a finite number of spots. Okay, so the Kabutops, it's ranking high in my mind. Flareon, very doable. Houndoom, I don't know his price. Van Gogh. Okay, let's check out Van Gogh. Oh, man, this is going to be terrible, isn't it? Oh, my God. What am I looking at? Nah, he's out. He's $3,000. Van Gogh is $3,000. So let me write that on the slab so we stop putting him there. I don't know what to do with them. He's too expensive now. We need like a higher level break to host a break on something like this. He needs to come out of the box. He can't be even in there. Boy, I should have hosted breaks on him when he was just $800 or $900. I'd have been doing good for you guys. All right, so Zard would go quick. Yeah, I agree. Let's take a look at the Houndoom real fast. Can't go wrong with vintage Japanese, right? Oh my God, he's $1,000. When did that happen? And that's in Japan, so you have to pay tariff to get it in. So his real price is $1,230. Wow. Let's see. He's doable, though. About 30 spots. Wow. I don't know if I want to give him up. Wow, so the Japanese cards are finally expensive. Here's an Umbreon. We might have to focus on modern, guys. We might be locked out of the vintage. Unless we do a lower grade, you know, like the, remember the, we did an Arcanine the other night for Valentine's Day. That was like a 9. Oh, yeah, this guy's good, actually. Okay, so here's my ranking. My favorite choices are this Umbreon and this Kabutops so far. He's undervalued. This Umbreon's good. Good stuff. All right, let's see about the Greninja. I like the Umbreon a lot. Actually, the ranking goes like this. I think the Greninja offers the best value. All right, Greninja Gold Star. He is well over $1,000 now. I'm sorry, he's not doable anymore. He was at one point, not anymore. They need to go in a new box, these super expensive ones. Don't worry, guys, we're going to get back to the queue. I'm sorry this is taking a lot of time. I know it takes a lot of time to set these up. We might just go with the Umbreon and call it a day because the Umbreon's so good. He's easily replenishable, and he's likely undervalued. Based on his current price, he's likely undervalued. Let's see, you had an Espeon VMAX. That's like a $600 card. Was it? This Charizard is viable too. So Charizilla and Umbreon are both viable. I think this Gengar is hitting like $1,000 actually. Pretty sure he is. Are there even any available? No matches. You can't even find one for sale. I would just be liquidating my position, not restocking. This is the Metal Charizard. Charizard, please, bro. Which Charizard? Okay, the PSA 8 Charizard and Pikachu, they're very viable. So this is viable. We can actually host this. All right, we got this Shiny Treasures Charizard. It's a pristine 10. I shouldn't call him shiny. There's a lot of homework, but we're just trying to pick one that's really good. This card is viable as well. He's going to be very similar to these four cards right here. This one's the most expensive of this group right now. He would be a really big one. He'd be larger by like 5 spots. I think this Gengar is actually shockingly expensive, is it not? His name's Gengar 011. Okay, let's see. That's not right. How about XY? I can't find him. Is this it? He might be like 550. That's doable. I have to research him harder. So this guy is too expensive. And Flareon is viable as well. It's just more expensive than these other ones. So these are your options. I believe if we're trying to give you guys value for your money, I'm leaning toward Umbreon. Yeah, he's value. These are nice. This one scares me a little bit because I don't know how well Shiny Treasure Charizard sells. This one's a little niche. This one's an 8. This one is just a solid overall card at a low price. I like this one the best. Give me, everyone say one name right now. Oh, including Kabutops. He's the most expensive out of all your choices. Everyone say one name right now. You only get one vote. Say it right now, okay? That's going to be the vote. Just say the name of the one that you want. You have to say Charizard Shiny Treasure or Charizard Premium Collection, Celebration, whatever, or Charizard box or Charizard 261, Charzilla. Oh, what the hell? My iPad broke. Let me log back in. Okay, we're logging back in. All right, so let's see about all your messages. Here goes. So Charizard, oh, so it goes. Oh, my thing's making noise. We don't want that. There we go. Okay, so it goes Shiny Zard. Right, he's a shiny. Gengar, Moonbreon, Flareon, Gold, Oddish, Gengar. That's 2 for Gengar. That's 2 for Umbreon. That's 3 for Umbreon. Kabutops or Shiny Charizard. That's 2 for Charizard. That's 2 for Kabutops. All right, it looks like Umbreon is winning because 3 people said Umbreon. Poll. No, we're not putting up a poll. Polls can only hold 4 names, so we're getting this done in one go. Either say the Pokemon you want or forever hold your silence, okay? Resenda says Gengar. A. Perez says Umbreon. So Umbreon's ahead with 4. Gengar's got 3. Charzilla's got 1. Gengar's got 4 as well. Umbreon's got 5. Let's see. Do a break on Sandals. Flareon. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Flareon. Sandals. Sandals are pretty fun. I don't know if I'll do a break on the Sandals, though. I like them. Why people voting if they don't even join the break? Yeah, that's a great question. Which one do you want, Team Rocky Grunt? He said he wants Gengar. There's another Flareon. Flareon winning. No, he's not winning. He's, let's see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's behind by 1. The Umbreon and the Gengar are tied at 5, aren't they? Let's count it. Umbreon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Umbreon's at 5. Oh, 6. Actually, Umbreon's at 6. I don't know. The man said pick one. We're doing Umbreon. Umbreon it is. All right. I like the Umbreon the most because I like his price. He's kind of underpriced. All right, give me a minute. Scooby-Doo. I said sandals. What? Yeah, there's some crazy sandals. What do you think of those sandals, man? All right, let's see. Come on now. No worn out sandals for me anymore, huh? I'm living the good life. Oh, I see. I was looking at Korean versions of the card. Oh, hang on. Maybe he's not cheap. Oh, there's a Korean versions, everybody. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Where's a real one? Where's a Japanese one? All right, let me type in Japanese. We are looking at Korean prices for this Umbreon. Oh, he's still not bad. He is higher than I thought, but he's not bad. All right. Looks like he would be a 16 spot break. 16 spot break on Umbreon. Let's run it. Let's run it. All right. That means with the star spot, he's 17. So he's cheaper than the Psyduck. The Kabutops was going to be like 20. I thought this guy was like 350, by the way. And it turned out that was Korean Umbreon. My bad. My B. Dope ass stuff. Why not they worked for you before? Yeah. All right, so I'm rich now. Now I can afford fresh plastic sandals from Walmart. That's what I wear right now. That's my favorite shoes. I got a pair of sandals. I paid like $12 for them, and I wear them every day. That's my shoes. I wear a $12 pair of sandals. I'm living the good life. Now, this was supposed to be 1 in 17 with the star spot. My bad. Let me rewrite this. Okay. So he's not quite as bad as I thought. I thought when I saw that it was Korean, it was going to be really expensive in Japanese. He's still relatively cheap, so he's a good pick. But the Korean obviously is cheaper. That's why I was all excited. I was like, 300. All right, we got a new round of the rare candy, and it is a beautiful Umbreon. There he is. He's got a little journey to go on. These guys got a journey to go on to my vault, man, because we can't hold brakes on these anymore. They're too big. I don't know what to do with them. Should I just have a lot of cards? All right, now that's done. Before we work on any more, let's start clearing up the queue. We likely have people waiting in the queue. Now, Chensik Vong sent in for the Psyduck. Chensik Vong, that's $40. There it is. Edgar Gonzalez. But do you have a Shuckle in your wallet? Do I have a Shuckle? Okay. Okay, so we have an Alicia Brown order next. Alicia Brown. Wait. It might not be her turn yet. Hold on, Alicia. Hold on. It was actually Christopher Houghton's turn. 2 Japanese Terra Festival. You got it. Christopher Houghton. 2 Japanese Terra Festival. Thanks for your patience, man. We're gonna catch everybody up now. You all waited a long time for that because we had to pick a new card for break. It's a difficult task because, you try to pick something that'll actually move and that offers a lot of value and that people are actually excited for. We are. I like that Kabutops a lot. He keeps getting left behind, though. I've owned him for a while because he gets passed up for cards like this Umbreon. We are. All right. So he just continues to sit in that box. But, man, he's cool. He's a Fossil First Edition Holo. He could easily be a break. He could be the Heartbreak. All good. Just pull the Umbreon. All right. Yes, let's get you the Umbreon. We got the Espeon. How about in this pack? You got the Eevee. I say you just evolve them into Espeon. Problem solved. Christopher Houghton, thank you so much, man. I got an offer on my Gyarados today, guys. Gold Star Gyarados. I think it was a serious offer. I was really impressed by it. It made my day, really. So I was kind of thankful for it, if anything. They made an offer of $210,000 for the Gold Star Gyarados, even though the last sold was 91. Here it is. I think it was a guy who knows that there's not a lot left on the market. I suspect he knows who owns them all. And he knows there's only a couple left. And there's one on eBay for $300,000. And so he was offering $210 on mine. Wow. That's really crazy. It's tempting too. I mean, if I sold it, that's really tempting to just sell. So it's like something I'm talking over with myself. If he's a serious buyer, which I think he is. Tell him $250 and he can have it. I know, right? Counter with $250. There it is. Surprised you didn't sell it. What if I sell it in like 4 years from now? It's $1 million card. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Okay, let's see. I'll take a spot in the Moonbreon. You got it. Where'd the current rare candy bag go? Here it is. First one in. I'll leave this here because a couple people might jump into this. All right. Good. So that's caught up. But now we also have Robert Churchill, and he wants English Phantasmal Flames. Hey, what's up, man? Mr. Churchill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks for your patience. You waited a while. Listen to your wife. She talked to me about it, and she's like unsure, and she doesn't want to make the wrong decision. But, you know, neither of us feel like we need the money because we're not moving. We're not moving until November, because in November we're going to know if Missouri becomes a no tax state, which I desperately hope it does become one, because I've got these cards to sell. And, you know, it'd be really nice to save 5% on the sale of that Gyarados if you think about it, right? Why shouldn't I save 5%? We are. Ooh. All right. Here's Palmozation. Here's Bolton Zigzagoon. Here's Darmanitan Suicune. Phantasmal Flames. Fire Breather. Realize Games Mystery, you got to pay yourself sometimes. I know, but it's kind of scary. It's also, I think he is my best card. I think that's officially my best card. Population 37, Gold Star Gyarados. And I think it would be tough to part with it as well, because I'm a big Gyarados fan. I always have been. I've talked about that before. And I like him because he's angry, by the way, which I find relatable. So I've always liked Gyarados, and he's a card I'd been trying to acquire for a while, and I finally did. Now he's at this great price, and it's like, maybe I should just go make money. It's really hard, but it's certainly tempting. I think his offer is very... he's making the kind of offer that's a serious offer. You know, when people make an offer at yesterday's price, it's very easy to just bat that away and say no. Here's Mr. Jonas Gordon. Jonas, 2 Poke Shuffles, 1 Topps Naruto. You ready? Mr. Jonas. All right, you've been waiting a little while too, man. Ready, Mr. Jonas? I did wait a while, but always fun to watch you do your thing. Understandable, every percentage adds up. Who would you recommend to insure collectibles? There is some collectibles insurance companies. You can ask AI about them. There it is. I'm not going to do an ad for an insurance company unless they pay me to do an ad. Oh, look at that. I feel the same way about my wallet Shuckle, though. Can't believe I got it for 50 cents. 2 gold ones. How about that Topps Naruto, though? Maybe that's hot. So this is one of our best-selling products recently, Topps Naruto. Chance for a 1 of 1 in here, guys. 1 of 1. We've been pulling really low pop numbers. All right, this one's going to be a cold pack, though. All right, maybe the next pack, Mr. Jonas. You got Shadow in the Darkness, Return of the Morning Mist, Ninetales, Assassin of the Mist, Hashirama Senju, Kono Hamaru Saru Tobi, Uka Umino, and Naruto. Wow. 210K sounds underpriced. I don't think so. I don't think it sounds underpriced at all. I think he's doing the kind of offer that actually gets a card moved, where it's like, I'm willing to take a loss to truly acquire a card. That's how the market moves when it's in a bull market. So it's a serious offer, and it's tempting because, you know, what if I accept it and, I don't know, another Gyarados comes onto the market for like 150? That would allow me to purchase it and still make a big profit. But that's a big if. And I don't know, other than that, I kind of just wish, I think if I sold it, I'll always wish I had it, and it'll just be an annoying thing I don't have anymore. Oh, Jonas, we keep your stuff over here now. Where do we keep your stuff? Ah, you've got a box. You've got a box. You got the Jonas box. Yeah, we gave you your own box now. What do you think of that, Jonas? Thanks for the order, man. Where is he? Is he still here? Anyone want a pack battle for a Naruto Topps card? There we go. All right, now it is Miss Alicia's turn, and Alicia says 1 spot in the Jigglypuff. Yes, that Jigglypuff is undervalued. Where'd it go? All right, I am so surprised that this one hasn't gone, Alicia. Okay, I think I put you down as Alicia Brown. Yeah, there it is. Thank you so much. Mamma mia. That's going to be 4 out of 10. So this one's interesting. It's only a $30 buy-in. It's actually a smaller buy-in for that break in particular. Vaporeon 9, that is a consignment slab. Here's a Mega Frostlass 10. Shining Celebi 8.5. Shining Celebi 9. Oh, look at the difference. Wow, I did a good job here because I priced these at totally different streams. A 9 is $80, an 8 is $55. Good. I did a good job there. And here's a Talo. All right, looking good, man. Jack Woodworth, 1 Poke Shuffle for Jaded. Jack Woodworth, 1 Poke Shuffle for Jaded. Here goes. 1 Poke Shuffle. Flipping this around. Drowsy. I'm sorry. Should we add something to the Poke Shuffle? What do we got? It's kind of cool. That's kind of overpriced feeling. Ooh, man, I love this one. You guys didn't buy this one? It's going to the Poke Shuffle. Poke Shuffle time, baby. Says he's only 2 foot tall, but the card he appears to be towering over the hills in the background. What? Mister, I should have a couple Poke Shuffles too. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, yeah. Didn't we do that at the start? Did we already get Alicia's Poke Shuffles, or did I forget them? Alicia Brown. 1 spot in the Jigglypuff. Oh, maybe we didn't do your stuff. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm so sorry. Maybe I imagined doing it like a false memory. Okay, wait a second. So you would be owed 4 Poke Shuffles. So this is for Miss Alicia. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these aren't even hits. These are just cold ones. Hold on, wait. I gotta remember what I'm holding in my hands, huh? Okay, here you go, Miss Alicia. This is Alicia's big hit right here. You ready, Alicia? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's buying Poke Shuffles. They're fun. They're fun. I think they're a lot of fun. But this round's going to be cold. I'm sorry, Alicia. No luck there. All right. All right, now we can put this beautiful Jirachi in. It's a great card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. 0, 4, 5. Jirachi. T10. There goes. Cold. No. Yeah. That's how the box works, really. Everything goes in for its full price. And some people are getting lucky and some people are having bad luck. But it all just evens out to whatever the price was going to be. You know, so it's not like a discount box. Although we could put discount cards in there. Right now, I'm actually low on slabs, so it's a problem that I'm low on slabs. Okay, now we have an order 4. Jaded. 10 Lost Abyss, no hollows. He's talking about Korean Lost Abyss. You got it, man. Let's find out if we have an open box of it. Looks like we need a new box of it. Nope, here it is. I found it. And how many did you want? You wanted 10? Are you still taking consignment? I totally am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm all about consignment slabs right now. I'm even doing consignment breaks. You see, the Jigglypuff is actually a consignment break for Miss Tammy. That's what it is. All right, you ready? Did the Astral Box break go off? Yes, sir. It went off about a week ago. Astral Box break has been off for a while. Mr. Brett Love pulled the Astral Box. But we haven't started a new box break yet. I haven't really decided what it should be. Ready? Hold. Aerodactyl. It's Smellodactyl. Smellodactyl number 2. Has that Charmander been pulled out of the shuffles yet? Might have to try my hand at it. There's a Charmander in the shuffles. I don't think so. Does anyone remember a Charmander coming out? Oh, there you go, Jaded. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right. Galarian Berserker. He's looking real happy. He got a little bit of gold. I'd be happy, too. Gold's really valuable these days. Pokemon cards are up. The price of oil up. The price of gold is up. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Mr. Jaded. He's donating these. I should just put them here, I suppose. Now, Where will I find your bag, Jaded? Maybe in here? Okay, we found you. Alt Art Berserker. Very nice. Tammy, buy a spot in your own break. She totally could. She could win the whole thing back, but the odds would be 1 in 10. Here's Jaded for 2 Fuji Volume 1. Oh, the pricey ones. All right, you got it. Fuji Volume 1. Here's Fuji Volume 2. And here is Fuji Volume 1. Here they are. All right. For those who care, we have a 100% fresh first edition case of Nikkei. It just arrived. That is fresh Nikkei with all the big signatures just waiting to be pulled. Not a single box. It's a virgin case. Not even one box has been opened. I know you guys like that, so I'm letting you know about it. All right, what we got here? Mr. Jaded. How does one go about doing consignment? Basically, you just record what you're going to send over so that you can keep track of it. Okay, send it over here. And when I receive it, I price it up and put it on the table. If it doesn't sell right away, we take a picture of it and put it in the consignment channel. So that's how it works. And then you should be able to see those cards from the consignment channel. If a card sells, you get 75% of the value for what it's sold for. You can choose the price if you want. You can also just let me choose the price. The way I do it, I just kind of go off of buy it now prices. So if you want me to choose the pricing for you, I'm pretty good at it. And then if you're lucky, your slab will get chosen for a break. So like Tammy's Jigglypuff here, if you send me something like that Jigglypuff, there's a high chance it gets turned into a break. All right, and so that's the deal. We have 1 consignment break and 1 consignment gym break all the time now. All right, you got this girl, red-haired girl with the boobs, and blue-haired girl. Eating some Sour Patch Kids. Nice. That Celebi 9 looking sweet. Might wait till Friday. Yeah, it's a good card. All right, speaking of which, let's see. I kind of want to take a round of slabs off the table. We have too much. Okay, so there's a 9 as well. There's a 5. That's a 10. That's a 10. There's a 9. All right, time to take a round of cards off the table. There's too much. Let's see the 9s channel and picture time. All right. Honestly, the pony ought to go into the Poke Shuffles. That's a great one. Good evening, Mr. Hello, 70K. How's it going, man? Nice of you to stop on by. Now, we have an order from Jaded. 1 Pokemon Go. English. You got it. 1 Pokemon Go. Mr. Jaded likes doing a number of CASHAPP orders. Look at that. He likes the variety. So you could pull Ditto out of here, and I have heard a rumor that Ditto's going up in value. All right, let's see what we got. No Ditto, but man, this Charizard, stamped Charizard's not bad. I'm telling you guys, the Pokemon Go cards are probably undervalued. Maybe I should double check on that set, see if it's gone up in price over time, because Pokemon Go seems like it should be more expensive. Let's see. Seems like it should be more expensive by now. Oh, it should be more expensive. It should be about $19 per pack. Oh, it did get more expensive. Let's see. Wow, I did not even notice that. It's crazy how everything's changing, man. So I'm going to set it to 18, and then I'm going to go update the website. Pokemon, you have to check almost each day at this point because you don't know what has moved without you noticing it. Oh, lordy. Pokemon Go. We're going to hit quick edit and update the price on that one. That's wild. Seemed like we had checked the price not that long ago and it wasn't that expensive. Everything's going up. That's not good. But you know what? Maybe that's appropriate for Pokemon Go packs because they're actually pretty old, aren't they? And they were kind of underwhelmingly cheap compared to other Sword and Shield sets like Crown Zenith. Here's a 9 Gengar for those who want a cheap 9. Here is Scrafty. Here is Raichu. These are great, man. Here is Boa Hancock. And here's Unknown A Vintage. Mister, put my credit toward my slab away. I'll be happy to do that. Just tell me what the name of the credit is real fast, will you? Tell me the name of the credit. I'll take care of you. We have an order. Jaded says 1 interspecies Weiss. Okay, 1 interspecies Weiss. You're having an extra long turn. Oh, man, we need a new Oh, that's Magical Girls. That's not interspecies. Where's interspecies? It's so volatile, you have to check every day. Pretty much. I turn my back and then I look again, and a set we were just selling it's like up 20 or 30%, and it's like, Jesus. You don't get a chance to breathe almost. It's not a terrible thing to have if you're a Pokemon card shop, but at the same time, it's like you begin to panic that you're going to forget a price change on something. All right, let's see if you had anything else. Jaded also ordered 2 Volume 2 Fujis. All right. Let's get it all at once, shall we? So he had an extended order, everybody. So this is the Fuji 2. We're going to need a new box, which, by the way, I'm keeping right here, so we don't have to leave the room for it. All right. Edgar Gonzalez. Okay, Edgar Gonzalez, $40, put towards slab away. Sounds good to me. You can have that. And then how many? You wanted 2 of them, so there's 2. Very nice. Oops. All right. Very nice. So that's fulfilled. And 1 Poke Shuffle for Jack. So this is from Jaded to Jack, 1 Poke Shuffle. Good luck. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Volibee. 1 cold one. That was 3 gifts. Here we are. All right, now let's finish this order up, Mr. Jaded. Thank you for all the orders tonight. Jaded's busy tonight. All right. Mister, I made a new one. Missed the last one. Nice. We're going to take care of that for you. Here's this girl in a little outfit. And here's this girl. And here's this girl in the kimono. And here's Boobays. Let's see. Boobays, and this girl. All right. There you have it. Jaded. Mr. Jaded. All done. So no big signatures popping out of those skirmishes, those little pack skirmishes. We're always looking for a mega hit. Just some normal cards this time. I do think you're ready for 2 bags. You got enough. There we go. Now, what do we have over here? Miss Sarah Dusenberry, 10 Poke Shuffles, 1 box of PRB2, 5 Japanese OP13s. That's a big Sarah Dusenberry order. Let's get to it. Miss Sarah. Damn. Here comes a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So she's going to snipe here. I can feel it. Ah, there we go. Geodude. Woo! A little scary there. You've got TV6 Geodude. Ooh, I don't know if you'll want this one. Let's see. There's a lot of hit cards in the box, but there's a couple junky ones too. That's on purpose. They're usually re-roll fodder. Let's see how many times he's been re-rolled. Ah, here he is. He's at $40. So you can keep him. He is a PSA 9 holographic Topps card, or you can re-roll him for about 7 spots. Here's what he looks like. That's the sandpaper texturing, because there's different types of texturing for this holo. And he's just a lovely card from the Topps collection. Holographic. All right. She also said box of PRB2 and 5 OP13s. Oh, look at that. I don't have any more PRB2 boxes in here. How about this? Looks like we're going to need more of this, too. So let me go get the PRB2 box and the OP13 box. All right. Sarah, oh Sarah Dusenberry. We've got it. She keeping it? She might be keeping it. I think she stepped away. Okay. Five. Sure, at 5, right? Yeah. I got a battery-powered handheld vacuum for my truck. Grab this. I got a handheld vacuum-powered truck for my hand. Meow, 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 meow. Stop tipping over. Home Depot. Home Despot. Okay. So Sarah's not here for the moment. So we'll give her the Geodude. And set this over here. Now, let's take a look at these boosties, shall we? Beep. Oh, yeah. Pokemon. Going to the moon, guys. Holo. Oh, St. Mercury or something, right? All right, lovely. Oh, normally she donates these. I wonder if she still wants to do that. She does it like, I feel like 99% of the time she does, so I suspect she does. All right, that's your hit. You got a hit out of OP13. Very good. Nice little snipe there. The question is, does it come from the last box or this box? And now for your PRB2s. Okay. So that's one whole box of PRB2s. Now she's looking for the PRB2 that has the manga in it. Ooh, manga. Want to snippy whippy this. We'll do a little snippy whippy on that. Keep the hollows. Yay! All right, sounds good. Seven. Snipping this. All right. 6 Jamies for 25 bones. Jamies. All right, ready? What is this? What is he shouting at? All right. So here goes. Oh, that looks cool. Here's this guy who I don't know. And here's this guy who I should know, but I've forgotten. All right. Gotta look these over carefully. We don't want to accidentally send a full art to the hollows pile, you know. It's important that you don't do that. Of course, there's an easy way to ensure you don't do that. You just got to count the full arts at the end. So we always do that. All right, here's this and this and this. All right. Ooh, that's kind of blinding my eyeballs there. All right. Mister, you could buy a new house in a tax-free state for the amount of hollows you have. No, that's not true. That's not true. Costs a lot to move these days. Houses are expensive. You got all the boomers own like 7 investment properties. And then you got the corporations bottom up too. There it is. All right. All those YouTuber bros who are like, all you got to do is buy property, bro. Got all those guys buying properties. This is what we got. Okay, okay. And a full art ace. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, when Kirsten and I look at moving, it's like, man, you either get your choice of a junky little home or a $3 million nice home. There's no in between. Like, you can get up to $1 million and it's still basically just a cookie cutter home. You got to bust into like the $2 to $3 million range to get a house that feels like a castle, you know, like this is my specialty home, you know. That's too much money. So it's basically everybody gets to have a cookie cutter home. It's really sad, actually. Who aspires to having a cookie cutter home? I mean, you aspire to it when you're younger. All right, here you go, Miss Sarah. So you're going to pull these 4 beautiful cards. It's crazy to think at some point for our parents and our grandparents, those homes were very affordable. And now for us, they're just insanely unaffordable. Times have changed. I really think that real estate's a risky investment, though. You know why? Because I think AI, robots, they're going to build homes someday. And when that happens, homes are going to so collapse in price. They will collapse so hard and so fast in price. All right. Man, this is a bad guy music. When are we going to be done with that? Is it all bad guy? Yeah, it's all bad guy music from here on out. I'm restarting it. Bad guy music's okay in this game. Miss Sarah Dusenberry, Miss Beatrice, can I get a spot in the new Umbreon? Yes, and we have to take care of Mr. Edgar Gonzalez now, who asked us to apply this to his slab away. Here he is. He has a Gundam. That's going down to $15. All right, $15 left. And now you're jumping in the other thing. Okay, let's see. Didn't Trump say corporations can't buy single-family homes? Well, he said that they're working on it, but I don't know if that's necessarily true yet. It would be nice if it was true now. It does make a lot of sense for it to work that way. I mean, there needs to be like an agreement that they don't do that. It's a, what do you call it? A bipartisan issue? That's where both sides agree? Or is it partisan? I don't know. I always confuse those two words. Is it bipartisan or partisan? But it's an argument where both the Republicans and the Democrats agree that it makes way crazy sense. No sense to allow corporations to profit off of us and then turn around and use that profit to monopolize the housing market. It's literally like having a landlord. You literally a serf. You go work in their factories and then they own your home too. Like, so work in our factory to make the money that we give you that you then just give back to us. Bada bing, bada boom. So it's not a good situation. The corporations are too rich. Brandon Batillier, jump me into that Umbreon break. You got it. There you go, Brandon. This is a popular one. I just cleaned out their Jameson, so I got 3 black label shots for the same price. Love me some Jameson shots. What's your opinion on Jared Kushner? Who is he? He's like married to Trump's daughter or something like that. And he acts as sort of like an influencer in the Middle East. And he's like Jewish or something. And I don't have a strong opinion on him because I haven't really heard anything about him. All right, so here is Mark J. Valerian. Would you be interested in the PSA Blue Eyes White Dragon? Maybe. Let me think about it. It is cool that we pulled it over here, but I'm not really a collector of Yu-Gi-Ohs. I can consign it for you if you want me to consign it. If you're interested in making an offer to me for that card, you can. Maybe I'll keep it because we pulled it here on the table, you know? I'm all about that, you know? When we pull a special card, I do like to keep cards that we pull, so I don't mind. So you can make me an offer if you wish. But again, I'm not really a Yu-Gi-Oh collector. I never played the game. I never watched the show. So, but you know, we did pull it. All right, here we are. But if you're looking to maximize profit, we can do an aggressive price on the table. You can even set the price yourself. If it's over buy it now price, we'll do a red marker on it, and you can just set the price yourself if you want a real aggressive price. All right, speaking of consignment, here's a couple consigned cards that have been rotating. There they are. So we got these two Pokemon machines, this Raikou and this Vaporeon. That's a Candy Vargas card. Let me set them up and take a picture of them now, because we're taking pictures to pull some cards down. There it is. I actually would need your help on the price for it, if that's okay. Yeah, we can figure out the price. Is it the problem? It's the problem that there is no price history on it. I bet there's no price history on it. When there's no price history on it and you know it's really hard to grade 10, usually you want to go in with an aggressive price because, you know, the real value of it could be quite high. You don't want to undersell, because you can always lower it later. You want to make sure you get the full value out. It's important, you know. It's your card. It's your baby. Especially a card like that. That's a cool one. All right, let's take another row off the table, shall we? So here is a round of sub-10s. All right. We're going to jump back over here. These slabs didn't look max enough. They're not 10s, and so they are sub-10s. That's what I'm having trouble with. Yeah, I get that. He can be tricky to price. How much do you want it for? I sold all mine as a kid. Now, let me put this away. All right, what we got? I'm going to throw this away. And I'm going to grab this. Love a good and fresh turkey and ham sandwich with cheese, mayo, mustard, salt, and pepper, really crispy, bacon, and light pickle. Here is Team Rocket Grunt. Let's get a live custom and 3 shuffles. Good luck in there, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Let's see if you get lucky. I feel like luck is in the air tonight. 1, 2, 3. Did I do that right? 4. Yeah, 1 live custom for you. Okay. Well, you pulled a Braviary, so you got a little bonus poker card. That's lucky, technically. All right. Ooh. Now, how about those shuffles? The shuffles could still be really lucky. They could be like a $100 card. Love is in the air tonight. That's right. 1, 2, 3. Love is in the air. No! Oh, man, that's rough. All right, I'm sorry, Team Rocket Grunt. Not so lucky this round. I was rootin' tootin' for you, though. We are? I'm sorry, man. We could put Monkey Dory into the Pokey Shuffles. He's kind of like a punishment, though, isn't he? Here's Jaded. He says, for a special Discord channel. Mr. Jaded. So the Discord channel is a private channel with your name on it that only you and I can see. And the goal of the channel is to post your slabs in there. So let me turn this down. Jaded just purchased a private channel. Have you guys heard about those? They're private Discord channels. Okay, I just made yours, Mr. Jaded. And I'm going to change the permissions on it. We're going to remove this other guy. And now I need you to message me in DM on Discord so I know what your name is. Is it just Jaded in Discord? It might be Jaded. Looks like it might be Jaded. But you got 2 names, actually, so I'll just add both of them, I guess. Let's add both Jadeds to the channel. We're going to head over to permissions. And we're going to add Jaded. All right, Jaded has been added. He can view the channel. And everyone else cannot view the channel. We're going to hit saves on that. I can view the channel as well, so it's just me and you. I'm going to say add here. So it's at the bottom of the Discord server. You guys scroll all the way down. You'll see it. And that's where we store those, by the way. When you purchase slabs now, you have to tell me to take a picture of them because I won't remember that you've got a channel. Because at this point, a lot of people have channels now, and it's easy to forget who's who, okay? So that's how it works. You got to tell me, all right? But you've got a channel. We'll take a picture of all your slabs. If you got already existing slabs, we can go grab them all and take a picture of those as well. All right, let's see. So he has a private channel in Discord for $20. And now we're jumping back over here to the website. It's the website's turn. It's Mr. Jonas's turn, probably. Let's see, who's next? So, no, actually, I think it goes Jonas. No, we already did Churchill, so it is Jonas Gordon's turn. All right, good. So, Jonas Gordon, a Topps Naruto and a Panini Minecraft Hobby Pack. You got it, man. The Hobby Minecraft, huh? Cool, let's go find that. Panini Minecraft Hobby. Here it is. Okay. Very nice. What in tarnation? What's the purpose of not showing everyone else? Just so people aren't always asking about them. That's just the nature of the channel. It's a private channel between me and you. It's not a seller channel, if that's what you mean. Maybe you want it to be like a seller channel, but it's not a channel for you to sell your cards out of privately. Here it is. All right, let's get it. You ready? We're going to hit snip number 1. Okay. We've tried that a couple times. You know, we've tried channels you can sell out of. I think that the method that is probably going to work the best is probably going to end up being commission. All right, what we got? Here's Iron Golem, Dolphin, and we've got Into the Nether, and Time to Do Some Mining, and just a bit more Obsidian. All right, there we have it. Any Team Magma versus Team Aqua is for sale. I got a guy who might want to buy off of you. Hey, what's up, Aovic? Yeah, if you looked at the most recent clip that I posted, I clipped this. I made this video today and posted it to my main channel, not my secondary channel. By the way, did you guys know there's 2 YouTube channels? I got 2 channels. The second channel, do I have a QR to it? Might have it. There it is. Here it is. That's the second YouTube channel. You can go subscribe to it. Basically, on the second channel, we just show off what's for sale. It's not really an entertainment channel. It's like a market, you know, show-off channel. So we just show off what's for sale. Now, I was making a clip today where I showed off my blue CGC slabs and how they need to be updated into the latest slabs. And I got a whole bunch of Mike Yinas, and they're reverse hollows, and they're from the Team Magma Aqua series. Okay, you ready? Ah, it's a cold pack. Ah, I'm so sorry, Jonas. No number in this pack. That's rough. We got Ino, Kakashi. Kakashi's nice. Kankuro. Somebody just had me grade a Kakashi. Tayuya, Tamari, Gara, and the 5th grade. All right, I'm sorry, man. Mr. Jonas, no luck on the Naruto packs. Maybe the 3rd one. I don't know. Could be 3rd time's a charm. I don't know. What's the channel called? Mr. doesn't usually talk about his OF, but you can also subscribe there. We'll go ahead and grab this. Whew. All right, so we'll pop this in here. What's the channel called? So can I get the... the channel is called TheCardconomist Clips. And it's got one purpose. I want to be able to advertise. So, you know, our main channel, this channel, we don't advertise that hard. I used to do a little bit of advertising, but I didn't want to like overwhelm the mainstream channel with like ads. So now I make as many ads as I feel like, and I just post them to the second channel. So it's kind of a junk channel, but it's a good channel if you're wanting to know what does Cardconomist have for sale. All right, so Mr. Jonas is complete. Thank you, Mr. Jonas. Mr. Jaded is next. Can you take pictures of my existing slabs? I think we have to. Let me see if Alexis is over here. She would have texted me if she was. Okay, I don't know if she's here. Let's see. If she's here, maybe I could get her to grab them. Read my message, says Mr. Russ. Can I get a channel I can post mine on and we can do some consignment? When do you ship all the slabs to you? If you want a private channel in our Discord server, it's $20. And then that channel lasts for 1 year, okay? It lasts for a full year. I guess if you want to renew the channel, we'll do like $5. Not very expensive. But it's $20 to get it started. Now, here's the deal. It's a private channel, which means only you and I can see those pictures, okay? So it's not a public channel. So if you're wanting to do consignment, it's not... I guess for you, being able to see your slabs helps you know what you want to consign. I get it now. So that's why you're saying that. Yeah, we were just talking about the other concept of having it be a public channel where everyone might then try to buy your slabs or something like that, but I don't think we're going to do that. Every time we do it, I end up regretting it. Subbed. What? I'm just curious, says Mr. Russ. Yeah, definitely. So, okay, so there's no orders in the queue. We just caught up with the queue right now, and it looks like I can go get all of Jada's slabs right now. I'll be right back, guys. I'm getting Mr. Jada's slabs. You listen to this wonderful Advanced Wars music. All right, I'll be back. All right, that took a while. I'm sorry. Basically, I had to go through. Oh, man, we lost like 9 viewers. Man, it does not pay to step away from the microphone. We are. So I don't know if you acquired any cards this morning or if you had some slabs that are down in the sort box, like Alexis hasn't sorted it yet. But this is what we got so far. Yeah. All right. So let's get them pictured. All right. So if you purchased something very recently, I might not have grabbed that. Let's see. All right, let's take a picture. Picture number 1. Just got off work and saw Mr. was still live. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. He'll smooch your slabs. So, Mr., just so I get it, for 20 bucks, a channel will pop up and it'll have all the slabs I have over there on the page. That sounds freaking awesome. Yeah, we can even take pictures of your other stuff. So if you have other stuff you want imaged, like booster boxes, booster slabs, maybe like your bag or something, we can take pictures of all that kinds of stuff. You just got to tell me what you want. And by default, we do, of course, all the slabs. We are. Now, again, Mr. Jaded, this might not be all of your slabs because when you purchase a slab, it goes into a holding area to be sorted, and all of the slabs have not been sorted yet. So it's possible if you bought something very recently or pulled something very recently, it's still waiting its turn to be sorted. So there it goes. There it goes. What happened to Troy? He was here yesterday. Troy, we changed our schedule, you know. Troy was only ever really to hang out late at night. And so because of the schedule changing, he's not able to hang out quite as much. So that's the matter of the deal. Let me put this over here. Troy was really nice, so it's kind of a bummer. All right. I also found a couple really old slabs. This one's marked for $225. And then I suspect this one's abandoned. And same with this one. So we're going to check these real fast. Mister, did new order now. You did a new order? What? Sounds good, man. All right, if you'll give me a moment. All right, let's try here. We're checking the age of these slabs. So Mr. J. Manuel was last here on 2/24, according to this. So this is an abandoned slab. It's a 2-year-old slab. It's what I kind of suspected, just wasn't sure. So that's an abandoned slab. All right. I'll send $20 to get it started, and then whenever you get a minute, you can mess with it. Probably just a toss and a tip whenever I make a purchase or something. Yeah, exactly. So anytime you get a new card, always warn me to take a picture of it. And then we can take a picture of all your existing slabs ahead of time. Or, you know, like after you purchase the channel, we can start working on that. All right, so I don't know what to do with this guy. Should he be for sale? I don't really know what he's worth. It's probably like 35, 40 bucks at least. So here, let's put it down for 35 real fast. That was abandoned. Let's see. How about this one? I think this one might be abandoned too. Nobody really abandons good stuff. I strongly suspect this one's been abandoned, but let's see. He was last here on 3/25. So this slab's officially 1 year old, but I'm going to go ahead and mark it for 3/25 and send it back down. It's only a $20 slab. It says, according to this, he paid $20 for it. So I'm going to send it back down. And then we have one more. J. Oliver. I don't remember J. Oliver. So that's why I suspect it's abandoned. J. Oliver. Is he recent? No, we can't even find him. Okay. So the last one is, it couldn't have been that old, though. Could it have been? Let's see. Catnip was there. This is probably getting close to a year old. I'll send it back down because I don't think it's, based on the names, it's a giveaway slab. Based on the names on the front, it looks like it could be just around 1 year old. I'm going to put this back, so I'll let those go back down, but the Psyduck, he's abandoned. All right, very good. Let's get back to work. Let's find the oldest order, everybody. Who's been waiting the longest? So we have an order in CASHAPP. And that order was placed really recently. So it's not a very old order. How about the website? Here's a Jonas Gordon order. And he ordered one more Topps pack. Hell yeah, dude. All right, this one's got to be hot. I don't know that for certain, but I hope it is. Because you pulled 2 cold ones. So I'd love to pull you a hot one. All right. Psyduck break, $10 or 10 spots, $4 a spot. Oh, there you go. Ooh, it's a good one. Sasuke and Naruto, 7 out of 10. So those really low numbers, that's what we're talking about. See how that's out of 10? That's like really low. And we're noticing all of the Naruto cards have low numbers. And so we've already pulled a single 1 of 1. And we think we can pull more 1 of 1s if they're all this rare, like 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. 20. The highest number we pull is out of 25. There we go. That's a nice card. Look at that. Very cool. We got more of that. That's $54 a pack. One of the best-selling products on the menu has been Topps Naruto. Just for those, you know, really rare, good-looking, low-numbered cards. Okay, there's Gara. And, of course, you got all these, too. These are all gradable, too. Just like you can grade Pokemon, you know, common Topps cards. There we go. But obviously this one's going to command a premium. Let's go grab your box. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences, man. What happened? Well, let's see. Oh, for your uncle? That sucks, man. All right, let me grab this. All right, so here is Mr. Jonas. Thank you, Jonas. Very nice. Okay. I will put this back. How much would shipping be for everything for me? I need to check. Let's see. It needs to be under 3 pounds, and you got all this. Do you have any slabs, Jonas? Do you know? Do you remember if you got any slabs? Like if you got 1, 2, 3, 4? Because that'll affect the weight too. Turn this music down now. All right, so the weight of your cards has gotten up to, you're just shy of 3 pounds. So I believe if you ship right now, it will still be $40. Here we are. Just shy of 3 pounds. There we go. Now, if you keep going, that's okay too. But what'll happen is when you want to ship, there's 2 options. Ship the good stuff and leave the junk behind, and it'll still be $40. Or you can ship it all, but it'll be $80. So you don't have to ship today. You can keep filling it up if you prefer. Yeah, sometimes international buyers, what they'll have me do when they want to ship, let's say they got a ton of cards, but they just want the good ones. They'll have me go through the bag and they'll say, go get all the hits together. And I'll say, all right, I'll go get all the hits. Like if you just want to ship this Shizune and this card right here, that doesn't cost very much to ship. It's all this other extra stuff. This is what makes your bag heaviest, the extra stuff. So you can keep storing this over here and do a round of shipping for $40 in the future, or ship it all out. But right now, you're at a point where it's currently $40 for all of it. So you can ship it all for $40. If it gets a lot heavier, some of it's not going to be able to go. Some of it's going to have to stay behind, or you're going to have to do the more expensive $80 shipping. There we are. All right. Once you reach that $80 shipping, you could actually buy a ton of stuff because that's a big shipment. You can get a lot of stuff in the $80 shipment. So you can not worry about shipping for a while and just keep going for a long time. So it's up to you. Yeah, that $80 shipping is pretty fun. Jada said, thank you, no need to find all the slabs right now. All right, sounds good, man. So now we've got, is the Expedition Cubone Tag 10 still $500? Oh, I think we took down the Pricey Slabs channel. And the reason we did that is because we're going to have to reprice all of the pricey slabs. So we took that down and we have to reprice them. And let's just go take a look at them. Now, he's not a holographic. He's a non-holo. Oh, my God. The only one I see... Oh, that's a reverse, though. So there's a reverse holo Cubone. Wait, there's a reverse holo Cubone for sale? Wow, this card is usually not for sale. Pop 12? Is that right? Look at this guy right here. Wow, he's a temptation to purchase that. 3,000, huh? You think that's worth it? That's pretty expensive for a Cubone. I really shouldn't buy a card like that right now. I should be saving up for taxes. I would like to, but I don't know. 3,000 is pretty high. That's probably a record price for that card. All right, and that guy probably makes out like a bandit when it sells. I bet you he paid like 500 for it. Cubone and Kabuto King? Mister's too humble. Taxes, schmaxes. Oh, when you put it that way, taxes, schmaxes. I got $150 worth of silver for $30 today from a pawn shop. It said right on the package, silver mint set 2, 3 mint sets 10 each. I didn't say nothing. Haha. Nice, dude. You got a deal? That feels good, you know. Getting a deal feels really good. All right. It's probably not a good idea to buy a card at the height of a market, you know. I don't know. So now we've got an order over here. Tyler Davis. He says $20 for the Discord page and 6 packs of Phantasmal. So the Discord page is very popular. All right, there we go. 3 of these, 3 of these. Total of 6. Ready? Let's start sneeping. Yeah, guys, so what Tyler just bought was a private Discord server channel with his name on it. And now I can put pictures in there anytime he wants. Well, I'm required to take photos of his slabs. So, but the problem is I forget. So as you purchase them, be sure to remind me just to make sure. There's a lot of those. Actually, you know, Ivan Rodriguez could really use a channel like that. He buys a lot. Here's Ghastly, Prinplup. Here's Ori Corvio. Ooh. Here it is. Nimble, Sacred Charm, Grimsley's Move. One Piece Season 2 came out. Oh, the live action on Netflix. One Piece card's going to go to the moon. Oh, my gosh. I still got OP5, 2 OP5 cases in English. Hey, I love this Piplup. Isn't this Piplup nice? He's nice, man. And then here's... Oh, look at the likes, man. We got a lot of likes. We got to hand out that card. Let me get that taken care of for you guys as well. Here's Toxel. I like this Duraludon a lot because he's a Shinji Kanda card. So I actually think this is a pretty good card, Mr. Tyler. Let's check the back. Oh, yeah, looking pretty clean on the back, too. Might be a contender for a 10. This is good. I like Shinji Kanda. Let's see. You like your hollow sleeved. Okay, so I like Ghastly, and I like Moltres. Let's kind of shuffle these around a little bit. All right, so I'll put Ghastly into one sleeve. And Moltres can go in the other sleeve. All right, there we go. But Duraludon's really the only one I would have graded out of this particular bundle. There we go. Yeah, the Duraludon's cool. The Piplup's also really nice. I like this Piplup a lot. He does look a little off-center, though. He looks fat on this corner and thin on this corner a little bit. So I don't know if he had a shot at a 10. He might be a 9. All right. That was just a quick overview, Tyler. Let's go ahead and find your bag. Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler. Meow, 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 meow. Ugh. Okay, this is Tyler Davis. Good. Grade them. So do me a favor, Tyler. Message me on Discord. I think you have Tree in your name, right? Message me on Discord real fast so I know who to put into that private channel. Grade them. You want me to keep them out? Which one? The Duraludon? Here's Duraludon. You don't have to grade him. He is just a hollow ultimately, but I just like Shinji Kanda cards a lot. I think he's got a really good name for himself, but this is a Duraludon, so I don't know how well it would sell. It's more like an experiment. There we go. Let me go get a channel made for you now. It's going to be called Tyler Davis, okay? Tyler Davis. All right, and now we're going to change the permissions. All right, I think I've got you. I think this is you. Let's see. All right, let's see. Perfect. All right, so you can see it. It's visible to you. Let me scroll down. So all I need to do now is gather your slabs up and take a picture. Looks like somebody tried to friend me on Discord. Let me accept that friend request. That's Mr. Jaded. Okay. And then, okay, and then we're good on that. Very nice. So Jaded can see in his channel, and you should be able to see in yours. So that's who's meet in Discord. Sent PayPal for PSA Piplup. Sounds good. All right, PSA Piplup then. Here's a Matthew order. Matthew Rodriguez is coming up on a box of Nikkei BT03 hits only. Yes, sir. But let me finish this Tyler order since we're so close to getting it done. We're going to take care of this real fast. He wants the Piplup sent off. The Piplup might end up being a 9. Are we sending it to PSA or are we sending it to, let's see, for PSA? All right, we'll send it to PSA. We are. I think it's fun that you like to grade a lot of cards, man. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on now. Yeah, if anyone else wants a private channel in Discord, it's $20. You can have me take pictures of your cards. The channel lasts 1 year. After 1 year, you can renew it for like $5. But, you know, if somebody like, we got to be able to delete the channels too. If you got somebody like bought it a year ago and they don't even hang out with us anymore, that kind of situation. So that happens. We have a channel like that right now. I'm looking at it going, that guy doesn't even hang out anymore. Here we are. All right, Tyler Davis, very good. Foosball is the devil. The Foosball devil, so box of BT03. I love BT03, it's a lot of fun. Is this BT03 right here? Look at that, I had a box for you right there, perfect. All right, did you guys see this Primal Groudon for 110? That's pretty cool as a 9. Oops. The Lego break. Don't forget about the Lego break. It's up to 10 out of 40 people. It's only a $10 buy-in. It's very cheap to buy into the Lego break. And even if you're not a big Lego fan, which I'm not a big Lego fan myself, even if you're not a big Lego fan, it's actually pretty hilarious. And I could see it being a very nice thing to set on your closet shelf or something like that, or you know, in the background on your dresser. All right, so new slabs up on the table there. There's that Pikachu that could end in a heartbeat. He's only got 4 spots left. All right. So today we have a new Pikachu Lightning Break, and we also have a new... Whoa, did you see that? There we go. We have a new Pikachu Lightning Break that's almost done, and we have a new Rare Candy Break, which some people have already joined. That's right here. If you guys didn't catch that, if you're joining into the stream a little bit later. Oh, there's not 2 people in here. There's like 4 people in here now. I got to update that. And then also there's Jigglypuff, which is ticked up to 4 out of 10. It's only $30 for the Jigglypuff. It's a good card. All right. I officially cannot cancel the Jigglypuff. It's too good. Also, where do you think the star spot should go now? Is there anything that's been stuck for a while? We need a new star spot receiver. 2 left in the trade break as well. Oh yeah, trade break's really close. What break is the closest to finishing up? It's definitely the Pikachu break is closest. Pikachu break is the closest break. But the sub list for the Mega Nidoking's not that far either. I think it's about 4 spots too. And then the Jigglypuff is 6 spots, but it's only $30 per spot. So you got your choice between multiple good breaks that are coming to an end. There's also, don't forget, the pack splits. Are they down here? Here they are. For those who have a whole burning in their pocket, this is what I would jump into for a chance for a life-changing Umbreon. But, you know, he's pretty expensive. And then this is Roaring Skies. This will give you a shot at the Altart Rayquaza Secret Rare. He's a big deal. It's a good card. Thanks, man. I'm here with TCC streams at night, just at work on the West Coast. Take me back to 2020. Any gym breaks, mister? Yeah, we got a gym break right here. Here it is. It's a nice one. It's a Lugia 9, Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades, of course, is the high card in poker. And as you can see, it's a little off-center on the top to the bottom. And that's why I got a 9. Otherwise, it's a really good card. And it's $35 to buy in. Now, of course, if this was a 10, this would be like, whatever, like $500, $600. But as a 9, it's much cheaper. So it's a nice little card. And you can crack it and regrade it if you think it's got a shot at a 10. Maybe it does. I don't know. All right, here goes. Mr. Matthew, did we select a new star break? We did not. I don't know what card should receive the star spots. Technically, it's supposed to go toward the oldest break. There's the manga break. I guess we could help the manga break for a little while, don't you think? We are? Yeah, the manga break has been kind of slow. Only 6 people in there. But it's not a Pokemon card, so I don't know how to feel about that. Whoa, sexy mama. This is called BT03. I believe it's listed under other card sets on the menu. BT03. Search for Nikkei on the website if you want to find it. And it's got a lot of sexy mamas in it. You'll notice it's actually in Korean, but that's because it's printed in Korean first. Because I believe Nikkei is a Korean product, isn't it? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that, but this product was actually created in Korea. Ooh. They have a little bit of a rainbow hollow to them, so those are a higher rarity. Nikkei has been one of the best-selling products on the menu. We have, don't forget, Nikkei Precious right now. That is a Union Arena product that we just received, and sales have been good for that. And, of course, first edition Weiss Nikkei is back on the menu. We just got a fresh case in today. A lot of good signatures probably hiding in that case. Whoa. Here's this. Will you show us your PC? Personal collection? Well, I can't even show it off that well if I wanted to, because here we go. You got Naga. Were you going after Naga? I'm trying to remember. I think you like Naga, right? There you go, Naga. My personal collection is locked up for Tornado season, number one. And number two, quite a lot of my collection was sent to the PSA vault as well. So I vaulted some of my cards. I have a total of like 500. I can actually show you. I have a total of like 500 slabs in there. And yeah, it's a lot. Let's see. Vaulted. Oops, let's get rid of that. No. Stop. Just get rid of this. All right, let it load for a second. So you pulled Naga's signature. That's pretty nice. Takes a minute for this thing to load. There it is. 515 items. Wow, that's a lot of slabs. So I have a total of, I have half 1,000 slabs in the PSA vault right now. Ooh, there's a full art. All right. What's your absolute favorite to collect? And I love Top Star Wars Galaxy. I have a little bit of Star Wars cards. Not too much, though. I'm a Pokemon card collector. Here you are. Here's this girl. Some guys collect sexy girl cards. Here you are. A very accurate thing they did with, like, the tummy and the belly button situation. All right. Here's a hollow. Have you seen the PSA vault? Like, what is it exactly? No, I've never seen it. I imagine they're never going to show it off because it's like, you probably want it to be like Fort Knox. No pictures. No one should understand how it works. Oh, yeah. Double signature in this box. Here's Mast. So when it comes to BT03, you get a guaranteed signature in the box, but if you're lucky, you get 2 signatures. And the goal is to get the signatures of the popular girls. All right. Very nice, man. Now, you said hits only, so I think we're donating these hollers. Is that right? Very impressive, and congrats. Yeah, thanks, man. I got some big cards in there. I got the Gold Star Torchic is in there. I got CGC 10, Gold Star Torchic. And then I got one of my Legendary Collection Zards, or both of them. And then I have one of my Crystal Charizards in there, too, my Crystal Guardian Charizards. That was, by the way, one of my favorite investments was Crystal Guardian's Charizard. He's like pop 57, I think, right now. I would be down to consign the Anakin Galaxy Black Foil Sketch TCC or put it up in a break. Up to you. So I don't know if a break would be such a good idea. Basically, you will pick a price. And I think if I recall, you paid a lot for that or you were wanting a high price. And so what you can do is tell me what price you want it at. And I can just put it up here and maybe it sells. It might not sell, though, because I don't know how good of a Star Wars group we have. But even if we do have a Star Wars group, usually, a really expensive card is hard to move in a niche, let's say, category on this table. So, like, for example, if you had, like, a vintage Pokemon, I would anticipate that moving. But if it's, like, expensive Star Wars, I'm not so sure. So, to be honest, you might be better off sending that to eBay, which, I don't know, maybe we could do that, too. I'm not sure how that would look, but eBay is an option. Here you are. eBay might be the smarter option if you want to sell them on the high end. I don't know, like, I don't know what you paid for the card, but obviously you want to make a profit. And if you paid a lot for the card and you need it to sell for a real high price, it could be tough to get that on this table. We are. Could be tough to get that, not for Pokemon, but maybe for that card in particular. But again, I'm willing to try. I don't mind trying. Here we are. Been fun. Hey, mister, good to see everything's going well. I'm subscribed from back in the day where you had 5 XY evolutions for $20. Haha, what a time. Yeah. So these packs now, here's the crazy part, Mr. Corwin. This pack right now on our channel sells for like 85 bucks. Just the one pack. Isn't that wild? I was buying those booster boxes back then for like $120, $140. That's how we were doing 5 for 20. And now we sell one pack and it's $85. It's pretty unbelievable. Pokemon's really changed. You want to see my collection now, Mr. Corwin? Check this out. I want to show you some of my cards. This is just one of my poker Zards. I think I have the single largest collection of poker Charizards, but they're in a box in a tornado shelter. So I can't access them at the moment. But I do have a couple handy cards next to me that I just like to keep next to me when we stream. But here's a special Umbreon. Oh, what the hell? Somebody wanted to see my personal collection. Here's some cool ones. I bought this one this year, or was it last year? $15,000. That's what I spent on it. $5,000 for this Southern Island Mew. This was, oh, look, my wife didn't write it down. So this Blaine's Charizard was $700. This Dark Charizard was like $800 or $1,000 when I acquired him. This Shining Charizard was $5,000. I don't know what I bought this guy for. It's probably like $1,000. I paid $16,000 for this. This is the No Hollow Error Dark Dragonite 10. I bought this mud kit for $3,800 in 2021. It's got a nice swirl by his fin. This Charizard was $7,000. So there's a Sparkle Tops Charizard, $7,000. He's done okay, actually. He hasn't done as well as like a Gold Star. So if I converted that money into Gold Star money, that'd have been better. But who could have known that? No one could have known that. Shining Gyarados is one of my crowning achievements. I bought him for just $1.3 thousand in 2019. One of my favorite all-time cards. Just love it. And here's Umbreon from Sky Ridge, $4.5 thousand in 2022, which was a lot of money for that time period. But I was like, you got to buy it. You got to buy it or you won't get one. And then I got 3 of these legendary Zards, but I don't know where they all are anymore. I think they're in the PSA vault. So there's that. Oh, English Umbreon. He's gone up a little bit. Shining Mew. Got him for $3.8 thousand. I think he's like $15,000 now. But look at the hollow swirl on mine. Pretty good. I got one with the good swirl. See, that's lucky. Here's Lugia, one of my better purchases. Got him for $8,000. This Gyarados I purchased last year for $19,000. I actually bought this one live in front of everybody on the stream. If you were there, that was a lot of fun. Here's Charizard. I bought him for $21,000 in 2021. He was tough because he dipped down to $13,000. And there was a temptation to get rid of him like he wasn't popular. But I said, hold the line. I'm so glad I didn't, freak out and sell. Because when a market goes down in this bear market, everybody likes to jump out of it. Nobody wants to be in a market that's declining. Here's Gold Star Charizard. I got him for $22,000. Pretty good. And I've shown all these off a lot. $12,000 on this Masaki Gengar. And then Shining Steelix. I don't know what I paid for this guy. He just came back from the Slab Away channel. All right. Maybe help me come up with the price, TCC, on the sketch. I could maybe do that. Yeah, I could. I'm open-minded. You just got to tell me that you want to sell it on consignment. We can start working on that. Oh, but it is almost 8. What the hell? How did it already get to 8 p.m.? How long have we been live? Almost 3 hours. Look at that. So we do about 5 to 6 hours a day. Today we'll be doing about 5 hours. Here's Andy Valdez for Pikachu and Umbreon break. You got it, man. Pikachu and Umbreon. 2 really good breaks. Andy Valdez. Good luck. All right. So that should bring Pikachu up to 4. Let's make sure he's up to 4. Pikachu, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're at 4 out of 7 on the Pikachu. Classic Collection Pikachu, guys. Gorgeous card. Graded 10 by PSA. Graded recently. His certs in the 10s or whatever it is. And then now the other one was this brand new Umbreon. He just looks fantastic, doesn't he? He's always going to be desirable. And you've got a nice 1 in 17 odds on that. Just imagine if it was the English one, it'd be like 1 in, I don't know, like 50 or something. Be some crazy number. Let's see. Anakin Black Foils are so much. Just want to know your thoughts. You want to know my thoughts on the card? You want my honest feelings on it? I wouldn't spend a lot of money on that card, personally. So you acquired it for whatever price you acquired it for. You don't have to reveal that to anybody. But it's Anakin. Anakin Skywalker, like the boy. And if I were you, I would have gone for Darth Vader with the helmet and I would have gone for like Darth Maul. I would have gone for like TIE Fighters. But Anakin's just kind of a, he's kind of a boy. And I think it will be tough to get a high price on that one. I think it will, because I can't see people, fighting over Anakin, but I could see people fighting over a Darth Vader, for example. And so that's why it's not just about, is it a high rarity? It's about, is it what people want? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's the same with Pokemon. Like, you can have Rotom, and he's a high rarity, like an Alt-Art. But people really just want alternative art Charizard. They don't really care about the Rotom. So it works the same way with Star Wars cards. But you should try to get what you can get for it, okay? So there's a correct price for it. I would definitely at least break even. At the very least, say, hey, I got to get this much because that's how I, bail out of this card. But if you can get over that, then you're making a profit. So I would try to get a profit if I was you. But I wouldn't be too greedy with that one, because I just don't think it's ever going to go to the moon. Got a little lag? I reset the phone. Little lag, I reset it. Okay. Boy, today's busy, dude. Feels like I could be live for like much longer. It's good now? It's good? All right, good. We are. Dad came back with milk. All right. We got one. By the way, what moderators are here? Do we have any moderators? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, 6 of these. I had 3 ads coming back in. Don't think I've ever gotten 3. Man, I don't love ads at all, but I got to say, those ads help pay for Mike's side a little bit. Not even that much. Yeah, in a whole month, not a lot of money gets generated from the ad revenue. Okay, Jimmy Therese. Cold. Actually, it'd be smart if I had like an ad button, and when I had to step away from the channel, I could turn a round of ads for you guys on and just be like, watch the ads. Technically an ad is more entertaining than watching a blank table, an empty table. 3 ads, damn, hectic. The worst part are the ones you can't skip. Yeah, YouTube ads are absolutely insane. YouTube ads are horrible. All right, there we go. Jimmy Therese picking up a Charizard out of your 6 Korean Infernos. Thanks so much, man. Man, what a fun job I have. All right. I'm really appreciating this work. I've done it for so long, and I feel like my brain's very highly tuned for just doing this. We are. All right. Did you guys hear me earlier when I was talking about how Karis and I are kind of working on a video game right now? We're kind of building a game right now. Let's see, like a video game. Karis is coding it, and I'm helping her with it. Let's see. We're making an advanced war style game, a turn-based strategy game. Nicholas Pacheco's here. He says, now wait a second. Is this another Jonas order? Is this a new Jonas order? Let me double check it. Jonas says international shipping. All right. So let's get this shipping for Mr. Jonas real fast. Now, Jonas, this will probably ship out on Friday. We're heading over to international shipping. Jonas Gordon. And now let's set it to the limit. I think 3 pounds is the limit, is it not? Let's see. We're going to edit the custom forms. Description. Playing cards. Playing cards. Hopefully no funny business with the shipping, right, Jonas? All right, we're going to set the value to, I don't know, maybe like $85. Oh, it's $50 shipping. That's okay. I'll cover the rest of it for you. It's not a big deal. All right, we're going to hit print. So maybe the limit is $2. I'm not, or 20, maybe the limit is 2 pounds. I'm not sure. Maybe it's different for every country. I hope it's very successful. Yay, spend more time with this Mr. Karis won't mind. That would honestly be very smart on your part. All right, let's see. Sup, Mr. and Gang. By the way, are there any moderators? Is there even one moderator present right now? Another thing I better do. Let's go check the breaks channel and make sure that Psyduck was posted. Because I don't know if Tammy did it. Tammy used to do the breaks channel, but I kind of do it. But she does pop in and do it a little bit. All right, so we're gonna post it ourselves. Copy. We're in the breaks channel. It's going to say Psyduck, Rare Candy, Legend. Let's just call it the Rare Candy Psyduck PSA 8 Legendary Collection. And who pulled it? It was Louis Laura. Is that right? Louis? No. It was Luke Laurie. Luke Laurie. They have such similar names. Luke Laurie. All right, there it is. And I don't remember when it occurred. Midway into the stream. All right, that's what I'll leave. I'll leave that note. And what is this? What does this say? All right. I'm playing, mister. Oh, there's Mike's side. Mike's side's there. What's up, Mike's side? Mike's side, I'm leaning toward getting a new moderator soon. I don't know who, though. You are? So, here is Jonas Gordon's box. I'm going to go put this on a shelf now. All right. I'm always down to help, says Tyler. Mr. Russ says you won't. Can you count names in Umbreon? Yeah, let's count the names in Umbreon. There's 4 people in here. All right, 4 people in Umbreon. Let's update this. That's a pretty good start. That aggressive start for Umbreon on a Tuesday suggests by Friday. He could be gone by Friday. Especially if I make a video about it and let people know that he's being hosted. Tyler Davis says, grade the Piplup. Okay, and I think we set that up already. Thank you, Mr. Tyler Davis. Okay. I don't know how many times Mr. B's saying that. I'm playing, mister. You won't. All right, so Nicholas Pacheco has a $40 order. His order is for the Pikachu break. Pikachu break. It's very close. I'm always down to help if needed. Let's grab this. All right. So there's Pikachu 5. And I think we're caught up. It's 8:05. Better wrap up here, guys. So today's stream time was about 5 hours total. Where's our giveaway card? Here it is. All right, so we got this give. Oh, it's a 20-spot giveaway card, so it's a bigger one. What do we got? We've got Isaac Pierce. Yeah, this is a good card, so we're going to go for about 20 spots. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. Wow, he got on here 3 times. Holy. Here's Miss Alexandra. I'm going to reset the giveaway bar for just people who are here at the end as well. So here's Andy Man. So that's 3 people from the entire length of the stream. But now we're going to hit refresh. Now the keyword is free. Capital F-R-E-E. Type that in right now. And just the people here that are really with us, only you guys are going to get on now. I think it's pretty tough choosing a moderator because we got a lot of regulars who could actually be moderator. Let me think. You know, this new timing schedule is bad for Tammy and it's bad for Alex. So we just don't see them as often. They're busy. And then let me think about it. Mike's side's real consistent, so Mike's side's usually there. Arturo's here and there. Let me think. Who else is a moderator? Majas Vara's here and there. Mary's here and there. Here's Mr. Russ. Here's number 8. Here's Achilles. GL. Here's number 9. Here's Mike's side. Mike's side. I hope you win at Mike's side. You're here a lot, so you deserve it. And here's Cody Hodges. So I think also what I'm going to do, I'm going to toss Alexis in there. We toss Alexis on a giveaway slab from time to time. She's in today shipping. She's had a pretty rough week apparently. She's a lot of work for her right now. So she's shipping today. She didn't ship yesterday. But so your packages are getting picked up Wednesday. Sorry. All right. What a crazy stream, man. I felt like I was on my toes the whole time. My eyes are tired. My ears are tired. My mouth is tired. My teeth are tired. I think 1,500 for the Anakin is a nice price if you'd price it at that. I will. If you want me to, I'll price it at 1,500. So you can tell me to put on consignment at your price, and we'll put it up on the table. Now, if it's your price, we might use a different colored marker so that people understand it's not my price, it's yours. So I think that's all we need to do, and then we're good to go. Because if they think I'm the one who chose the price on the card, I think that's like part of my branding is sort of like what to expect on the table. But if it's a consignment card and the consignor, they chose the price, then people will just understand, okay, this is like a market price rather than Cardconomist's price. See what I'm saying? So yeah, we can do that. We could do 1,500 on the Anakin, and we'll just use a different colored marker. We could do the red marker, but if there is an exact Anakin of that price online right now for 1,500, we'll do the black marker. How does that sound? So I don't know. It's either that or we choose a new color like blue. Blue could be done. Out of the 6 black foils on eBay, only one is less than 1,500. Yeah, so maybe we could just do the black marker on it then. That Discord thing was a great idea, mister. Just a little worried it could get out of hand with so many people. Maybe it will fade out, though. No, I think as long as the Discord channels have like a 1-year limit, only people who really stick around each year will actually like restart their channel. And so it'll be really useful for them. And any channel that gets too old, we'll just get rid of it. Let me see. What's the oldest channel? Let's see what the oldest channel is. LaFlame's got a pretty old channel. Mr. Catnip has an old channel. How old is Catnip's channel? His channel started 1025. LaFlame's channel started... And we're still helping LaFlame. We're almost done helping him. He was a really big customer for like 2 years. We are. He's a crypto guy, though. I think he's doing more crypto stuff these days. So technically, LaFlame's channel has expired, but we're just going to keep letting him use it for now until we've helped him, because I think he wants to ship his stuff out to like ZNG and to the PSA vault. So I'm going to help him do that. And we communicate on that channel to help him understand, you know, like, here's what you got. Here's what we got to ship for you. Just wanted to test out the website. Send an order, says Achilles GL. Sure. Yeah, the website's been pretty popular, actually. I'll just hit refresh real fast. Let's see if that went through. If nobody snags it, I'll have it shipped to me. Sounds good to me. I can also do another trick for you guys. I can forward your cards. Excuse me. I can forward your cards directly to the PSA vault for you. So that's another option. You just have to make sure I don't mess it up. So Mr. Achilles, he says 5 of the Pokemon Ascended Heroes. All right, let's get them. And then that'll be the last order. 5 of these. I don't think I have a bag. Or I don't have a bag, he says. All right, no bag, no problem. We should be getting closer to the Ascended Heroes booster bundles, because I ordered like 2 or 3 cases of that, and I think I only ordered like 2 cases of the Ascended Heroes ETBs. I hate that they staggered the release date of all this stuff. I think that was really dumb. I don't know why they did it that way. Got all these all this plastic creates little splinters. If nobody snags out of it shipped, just want to test out the website, send an order. All right. So I'd be happy to be the guy who pulls you a Gengar, Mr. Achilles GL, and get it recorded. Do you want me to scream like a girl, or do you want me to scream like a baby boy if we pull? Do you want me to pull like a Leonhardt? There should be like a menu list of fake reactions for how you want me to react if we pull the chase. I was watching a short today of a guy pulled like not even that great of a card out of a booster pack, and he just exploded on camera. He was like shaking, but you could tell it was all performative. It was, you know, it was for his viewers. It wasn't real. And I was like, Jesus effing Christ, dude. Jesus Christ on ice skates. Holy. Here's the crazy part about it. I was watching it, and all I could think was, even kids don't react this excitedly for cards. Like, I remember being a kid, nobody I knew screamed when a card got pulled, or shook, or cried. Although we have seen children cry when they pull, like, a big Charizard and they can't believe it. But nobody I knew cried like that. They just had a bit of fun. You know, it was calm. It was calm. It was like, oh, cool, man. But it was calm. It wasn't like, you know, like a shouting match, or their heads exploding because they pulled, I don't know, like some mediocre alt art. It's some card worth like $700, not even $1,000. New clowns in the hobby. It's the new age of the hobby, is grown men acting like they're having a meltdown because they pulled a card that's worth like $250, and they need you to get excited with them. But it's performative. It really is. Look at that Charmander. That's a really nice Charmander. Here's Ho-Oh. All right, I know a guy named Mr. Russ who might want your Charmander. All right, so here's Obstagoon. Look at that Obstagoon. Nice, dude. Pulling an AR out of your round. Just 5 packs, and he pulls this beautiful Obstagoon. Look at the centering, too. Wow, great copy. Maybe a little more luck. Let's see if we get more luck deeper in. 3 packs remaining, 2 packs remaining. There's Charmeleon, too. Oh, man, you got to pull Charizard. I saw an important card go by. So this Rayquaza is selling like $100 in a Japanese Rayquaza 10. So, I mean, I'd get the English one graded for sure, man. And finally, we got Gloom Vanillish Canary. All right, you do pull an SR. I mean, I think that was a good round. You pulled Rayquaza. I treat Rayquaza like a hit, even though he is a holo. I think he's basically a hit. So you got Rayquaza, and you got a nice little Charmander, which is a little bit of fun. But the Obstagoon's actually a hit too. So you got these 3 cards right here, and that's out of 5 packs. He did well, guys. There you have it. Okay, new bag for you, and we'll be back on tomorrow, of course. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we have the Wednesday morning time stream, and we have the Wednesday evening stream, which is like this stream right here. Now, if you don't want to miss it, hit that subscribe button so that YouTube will notify you when we go live, okay, guys? All right, so I'll just write your name down. This is the end of this stream. We'll continue the giveaway tomorrow. It's a nice card. It's a nice Topps card. It's a Pikachu Topps card. Okay, we're going to have to use your real name now, huh? All right, very good. All good. This goes, where will we put this? So you're actually an A box. You're A3. So we put you in the A3 box. All right, cool, man. Have a nice night, everybody. See you later, everybody.